Yeah. We back, baby.
Isn't that what you say?
Oh, I was just doing like my inner Nardwar right there.
Nard dog? What are you doing?
You never seen a Nardwar interview?
Oh, I thought you said Nard dog.
Nah.
Welcome back to the Hot Ashes podcast. I'm Lee.
TK in the building, baby.
Yeah, we're having. Ooh, he's got something going on. He's turning up our other two guests. We've got two guests with us today that are different than, well, one of them's different than we've had on before. But before we get to them, we're going to start out like we do every show. We're going to talk about what we are smoking.
Nothing but the finest.
Well, that's not true because I normally like to smoke George's, but this is a good cigar as well. What did I do with my lighter? Anyway, this is a Perdomo Reserve 10th anniversary Maduro. There it is.
In front of you.
And it's a very good smoke, although I've been setting up cameras and roadcasters and microphones and things like that, so I let it go out. One of the complaints we had from one of our friends was that some of these lighters out here don't really light well, so all the clicking that you hear in the background, it's a cigar shop. You're going to hear some clicking. So,
I thought that was your knees.
Yeah, well, that was when I was standing up, buddy.
Oh.
And what am I drinking? A Pernicious, of course, by Wicked Weed. I like it a lot.
Those are pretty good.
That's it for me. What do you got?
Oh man, I'm not on the George's box press today though, so it's a little different. I went a little wild. I stepped out of the mold. It is still George's though.
And you broaden those horizons.
That's baby
good.
steps, but still good. I don't know what would this be called.
It is good. What is that called, George? That's
a 6x60 Maduro.
Excuse me, George is answering. I'm kidding.
Did I pass the test?
Men are
I
talking.
might need you to write a check later on.
Everything Nicaragua. Oh, men are talking?
Okay,
Maybe I
yeah.
should go.
6 by
I'll go
60.
back inside and watch my football.
We're gonna have you write a check here soon. We'll talk about that. Okay, so that's a good smoke. We know it's a great smoke.
6 by 60 Nicaragua. Pretty good.
What are you drinking?
I'm drinking what Tyler's drinking.
Horse Soldier.
Horse Soldier. Is it bourbon?
It is bourbon. So I'll start. I'm actually smoking a Romeo and Juliet 1875, and I'm also drinking Horse Soldier.
Which this is good. This is super good.
Yeah.
It's actually a Green Beret. They were the first Green Berets in Afghanistan after 9/11. He's started the bourbon company.
Nice.
So it's after him and the 12 men that went into Afghanistan on horseback.
Oh, I like what you're doing every week when you're on.
Is this going to be a theme
You're
of
bringing a veteran's drink?
homage?
That's good.
I'm going to try.
Straight homage.
Yeah, it's good though. Well, I haven't had that, but I like it. What you need?
You guys hear me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can you hear you?
Do you hear you?
I don't hear me.
Can you hear you now?
I don't. Yeah, now I can.
There you go. Better? Yeah. There you go. It's weird, isn't it, when you can hear yourself? And lastly, Solange, what are you smoking?
I'm unprepared. I have no cigar.
Oh, and you're not drinking either?
I have no drink. Usually. Where's that girl who usually works here who does things for everybody else?
She's sitting right there.
Oh, whoop. Spoiler alert.
So
Spoiler alert.
So that's a good segue into introducing yourself and telling us who you are.
My name's Solange, and I am the cigar shop girl. I'm George's stepdaughter-ish.
Who's this George character?
George is the man.
We've been hearing
the
a lot
myth,
about him.
The legend.
Beyond.
And without even prompting, that's the same thing you said about
I
him.
literally quote for quote.
Wow, what a coincidence.
Well, it just means it's true, I guess.
Yeah.
So you anything else you want to talk about yourself, like your background, any hobbies you might have? You don't have to if you don't want to right now.
I have so many hobbies.
Oh, you're a mover and a shaker. You like to move around a lot. You're like a nomad.
Moving and shaking. Shaking and baking. I am a nomad for the most part right now, currently, in this period of my life. And I currently live here, but I pop in, pop out, got lots of trips.
Gotcha.
Just came back from a trip, planning other trips, ready to go.
You'll be like, I'm going to
things.
be gone for 3 weeks. Where are you going? And you just like throw a dart at the map, and that's where you're going.
That's the way to be, though.
It just keeps landing in Maryland.
Yeah, although
And
some of the
Colorado.
sketchy stories she tells, I'm like, I don't want to go to that place. And I've been to some sketchy places. But
Yeah.
yeah,
I'm good on sketchy places, to be real.
So a little bit of reverse, but Tyler, introduce yourself again real quick, and then we'll get all the way into it.
Tyler, active duty, military. Been in North Carolina for 3 years now. Actually just got orders back here, so I'll be here for another hopefully 2 years.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, they're gonna decide to keep me here.
Yeah, remember he was wanting to go to Hawaii.
This is like Hawaii Junior, bro.
No more Hawaii for him.
Now it's
What did I say? The needs of the Marine Corps. We'll see
Emerald
what the
Isle.
needs of the Marine Corps.
And morale. Yep.
Hey, man.
nothing wrong
What more
with
do
it.
you need?
I got an ocean view. I got bourbon, cigars, and the cigar lounge.
And the
That's all I
people.
need. And the people.
And the yes,
The people are good here.
Yep.
it's all about the people. So we did a show last time. I think wasn't that Travel Destinations the last show, or was it a show before that?
I can't remember, but it seems like it was the last one.
You got any crazy travel stories you want to tell?
You should have plenty.
I do. And I think, speaking of sketchy places, I would
Pull this
say,
closer a little bit.
I would say,
There you go.
hey, there I am. I would say that the sketchiest story that I have would be in Honduras. And I should have been more scared than I was, but I was more infuriated with these two guys, one especially. I was at a bus stop in... I'll double check that
We won't be
location.
able to fact check you.
This is sounding like the movie Taken.
You was down there somewhere.
Yeah. And, San Pedro Sula, I want to say it was. And that's like a massive transportation hub in Honduras. I had just woken up that morning to discover...
The myth, the legend.
Yeah, thank you, George. George hooked me up with a little Sweet Jane cigarello from the Deadwood Estates.
Nice.
Now, how do those compare to the actual Sweet Jane, the regular size? Are they about the same flavor? You wouldn't. I don't know why I'm looking at you like
I
you
have
smoke
smoked
it.
a Sweet
Oh,
Jane,
have
but
you?
a regular one, but not the cigarillo.
Have you had the regular size one?
Yeah.
Are they similar? Just
Yeah,
shorter
tastes
smoke?
the same, just, yeah. Less smoke, shorter time, and that's good for me.
Nice.
Gotcha.
Yeah. But yeah, I was at this bus stop in Honduras, and I had just woken up that morning at the border of Honduras and Guatemala, because you should never cross a border when it's dark. So I wake up that morning and
say.
realize that I don't have my wallet. I've lost it. And my friend
man.
threw me some cash, and I went to go try to find it. Wasn't there, obviously. Ran back to the bus stop, and they took me in to the next bus stop, and that was a full day of travel. And my friend at that point was like, I gotta go. She had a parasite.
Of course she did.
Yeah,
Of course she
it was
did.
weeks of her being miserable, and then she was like, I'm calling it, I gotta go home. And I was like, all right. But I was on my way to go meet up with my best friend, who was on an island off the coast of Honduras called Utila. And we were gonna go do our scuba certifications together the next afternoon. So based off of the travel schedule, I needed to take a bus to La Ceiba.
Touchdown.
No, it might just be in the red zone.
She's the commissioner of her own league. We'll get into that next.
And I needed to get to La Ceiba so that I could take a water taxi the next morning, be in the class with her in the afternoon, and that's when we were going to kick it off. This man at the bus stop says, I could take you to the airport, because there was a flight that was going directly to the island that afternoon. And so I got to... This man just came up to me, and I was like, yeah, I was looking at that flight. I would like to make it. And he's like, I can get you to the airport. I was like, oh, let's go. We got to move, though.
Smart.
Yeah, grab the bag,
Come on, stranger.
grab the bag, and run with him. And then some other guy joins us, and then it's just three of us in the car. Me in the back seat. That'd be sweet if that was a touchdown. Grab my bag.
You didn't
get
know
in the
any
back
of
the
these
car.
people at
no,
this time?
I just met this guy.
Okay.
This is like the movie Taken.
Yeah, it should have been, I guess.
It's what it was
Oh,
based
just wait.
on.
Just wait.
It's what it was based on.
Yeah.
I've heard this.
Yeah, silly little white girls. And so we are going, and he says it's 10 minutes away. It's like 15 minutes in, and I don't see any sign of an airport. And I was just like, you screwed me, dude. And I'm getting so angry because I was like, there's no way I'm making this flight. Now I have left the bus stop that is taking me, that is supposed to be the last trip possible in the day.
Now my safety's in question.
And I was not even considering that. I was just so mad because I want to get to that certification class in the afternoon tomorrow. And then so we were yelling back and forth. This is when my Spanish was in its prime. And I'm just like, we are just ripping. And I'm like, you're a liar. You know what you did, blah, blah, blah. And reminder that I only had the cash that my friend had given me on my person. And so he's asking for way more money than he had originally said.
Is he still trying to tell you that you're on the way to the airport at this point?
Yeah, we are still supposedly on the way to the airport, and which we were. Here I am to tell the tale. And
Yeah.
so
You got a big kidney scar.
So I stashed half my cash, and I grabbed my knife just in case, and I present half of my cash, and I was like, this is all that I have, and like, you're screwing me right now. Now I have nothing to even travel from there to anywhere else at this point. And I was just like, I don't know. I was just so pissed. And so they're like, well, give us the money. I was like, not until I'm out of this car with my bag on my back. And get to the airport. No way I'm making the flight. And then I'm just like, so irritated with everybody. There's taxi cab drivers asking if I need a ride, even though I just got there. And I was just like, get out of my face. And then I found out that there was a bus there at the airport that day. After a series of other complications, ended up on the bus, headed to La Ceiba. It was like a magical bus that I had no idea existed. But yeah, that time in the back of the car with those two Honduran men, and we are just yelling back and forth, and I'm holding my knife just in case. Should have been a scarier situation.
I might have folded.
Yeah.
No, I don't fold.
I wouldn't have put myself in that situation.
You're not gonna take advantage of me.
Well, you made it back, so that's, I guess.
Yeah.
Winning.
The
Yeah.
Harry Potter bus.
Yeah. And then I
The
ended
magic
up
bus.
getting
Magic bus.
certified. In
Oh, you
scuba.
did get it. Okay.
I got my scuba certification, and then I stayed a little longer because it was St. Patrick's Day, and it was a super fun place to be.
So it was a win overall.
Yeah, it was great. And then I stayed
It was a
extra and got
50-50 shot you were going to live, but you lived. So, hey.
But I lived, and I got my advanced diving certification.
Oh, you did it?
Yes, because there
Advanced
was
open water.
There was open water for sure.
Yeah.
And I got to see a shipwreck.
Oh, yeah.
30 meters down, and that's why I was like, ooh, I'm going to stay, do this extra little bit, because I want to see a
That
shipwreck.
was, so I lived in Hawaii, but my last year there, I got my scuba. Only open water. I didn't know anything more than that, but our last dive was about 108 feet is how low I descended to. And we just the Sea Tiger, I think it's called, in Hawaii, off the coast, and off Waikiki. And it's just the coolest thing. You go down there, there's eels all over it. There's all kinds of stuff going
You're
on.
fine, folks.
It's great. No, don't. It's a cigar shop. Come on in.
Is the 108 meters far?
Not meters, bro. I'm American. We went 108 feet down.
Is that far?
Yeah, but scuba goes
Divide that by
meters.
3.
So 30 meters, 90 meters.
I'm saying relatively, is that pretty far down?
Yeah.
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 Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
that's pretty far down.
dark.
Yeah. And
That's beyond advanced.
it was so cool. Well, we had a whole group, and we had a what do you call it? A master diver with us and all that kind of stuff. So, but and you have to have the wreck diver to be able to go into like places. But we had wreck divers with us, so we were able to go into the ship. Like there's always
that's tight.
yeah, because in case it shifts, we're inside of it and all that stuff. But it's been there for so long. But man, it was.
Or if
it
there's
was
a shark in there.
It was neat. No, we saw sharks all the time. I mean, I was scared to get my scuba qualification because of sharks. I'm like, I grew up in Virginia Beach. I saw Jaws as a kid. I don't like sharks. I couldn't even swim in a swimming pool unless somebody else is in the. When I'll go to the beach, I'll go out as far as the last person because I don't have to be faster than them. I got to be faster than the shark. Or that's why you keep a dive knife on you so you can cut your friend's leg and swim away.
Well, no one's faster than the shark. Let's be real.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Just stab your
They
friend
decide
right
not.
now.
Yeah, you don't decide. They do.
So, did you ever scuba dive anywhere else besides there?
Yeah. Off the coast of Nicaragua, so Little Corn Island, off the coast of Belize. I've done some snorkeling in the Great Barrier Reef, but that was
Damn.
pre-scuba
Wow.
days.
That would've been
Freaking traveler over here.
Yeah.
Is that Australia?
She's truly a nomad.
Australia.
Yeah, the great.
Yeah.
I
Geography on
heard
point.
that's like amazing diving.
Yeah, I would like to. I mean, I was.
Oh, you didn't do that?
No, I was snorkeling.
Oh,
I was
Okay,
16.
Still
Yeah.
though, I mean,
That's still amazing.
Yeah, it was sweet.
Yeah.
That was a people-to-people student ambassador program that I was on. So we saw like so much of Australia within 22 days.
Any night diving?
Yeah.
Or night snorkeling? That is
Oh
far
yeah,
superior to
I've
day.
done some night diving as well, and around the bioluminescence.
Nice.
cool.
And so you get to do this, and you just see it just like, it's
Yeah.
beautiful. Yeah.
That'd be phenomenal.
Tyler was about to get orders to Hawaii, so he almost got to experience how cool that is. But now he's staying here, so
The only
This is
diving-
way cooler, bro.
Yeah.
Just saying.
you can still get certified here, but it's
Yeah, I
It's
got
all muddy
I got
and mucky
certified
out
when
there.
I was a little guy.
Oh, you did get it.
No, back in when I was a little guy over in Okinawa, I got certified.
Oh, that's another great
That's
place I hear is
great
awesome for
place.
diving.
Yeah.
Was it Okinawa? Like Guam is supposed to be real
Guam
nice
is
for
amazing.
diving.
I
I've
never
only
got
ever
to-
dove Hawaii, so
I was in Guam. I got to go do Guam. Not do Guam, but
Tyler does Guam.
I snorkeled in Guam. That was clear water.
Yeah.
Clearest water I've ever seen.
And snorkeling, man, isn't it crazy how snorkeling is actually harder to breathe
It is.
than it is for a because that thing just pushes air. A regular pushes air into your like when we practice in the pool, I'm like this is way easier than I thought it was gonna be. That was a little Darth Vader noise, no big.
Well, you got to learn. Don't you have to like? It's kind of crazy at first to breathe with a respirator if you're not used to it.
No, it's regulator, but it's I almost said I almost said
regulator.
respirator too. I caught myself. But no, the regulator. You practice in a pool, but it's basically forcing the air. It's such a not forcing it, but it's so easy to breathe. It's like
it's regulating.
so easy to breathe. There you go.
It's
there you
quite
go.
literally in the name.
It keeps your heart rate around 67.
No, it
to
really
70.
is nice. But when you snorkel, it's like you're trying to pull against gravity and all that.
Because if you get a splash in your snorkel, you're like
Dunzos.
You're,
But that's
you're fucked.
You got to get the one that has the
Yeah, the flap
cap,
on it.
and
Yeah.
then
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
yeah, you got to purge.
Yeah, we had all that crap.
Yeah. Well, the first time I saw a shark when I was scuba diving, I was super seasick under the water.
I've been seasick under the water too.
Yeah,
And
it
by
was-
seasick, I mean hungover.
Oh yeah, I might have had.
No, swear to
and
God.
they tell you don't drink anything the
Oh,
night
yeah.
before. Like
I
nothing.
did.
Oh,
yeah.
I totally drank
Like
too
alcohol
much.
or water or anything.
Alcohol. Like I might have had 2 beers the night before this, but it was super choppy. And
Yeah, and
like,
the current just moving around. You're like,
yeah. I thought the rule was like don't get drunk.
Right.
but
Like don't get super
still
lit
did
and then
that.
go scuba
Yeah.
dive.
I still did that.
Still did.
I got all the way drunk with a friend of mine,
Yeah.
Tony. What's up, Tony?
Big tone.
hey.
Tone.
But yeah, I was super seasick, and it was a 45-minute dive because it was pretty shallow. But I was so seasick, and the water was surging, and I saw a shark, and I was like, oh my God, I wish I could enjoy this, but I'm
Yeah.
going to get sick. And I tried to call my instructor over, and I was like, something's wrong. And I went to my belly, and she thinks it's my weight belt. And I was like, no. I was like, no. Throw up. Yeah, I went like this. And hand to the mouth motion.
Yep.
And I was like, she was just like, trying to tell me to calm down, talk me out of it. I said, okay. But like when you're not breathing oxygen and you're not feeling good, it is sickening. And so about minute 40 and we're on our 5-minute safety stop. And I'm just like, I call her back over. I was like, I'm gonna do it.
I did.
And
I did it.
I did too.
You threw up
And-
underwater?
I freaking threw up underwater,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
I was like,
Yeah, I spent the whole dive. I spent the whole dive trying to think. I know that I
some
asked
chum
this
for the sharks.
question, like if you have to throw up, what do you do? And at some point, my memory recollected was like, I think I'm just supposed to purge it. And then she's back over trying to talk me down, and I just
I
right
can't
out
remember
of
if I
the
went to the
regulator.
surface or not. We were on our own. Like we just shore dived, and I'm like, why am I putting myself through this? I could just walk to get in.
yeah.
And so
but
I
you've
think
got
I may
to
have
do
gone.
the 5-minute safety stop.
No, we weren't that deep. We weren't that deep.
Well, we weren't either, but still, like the nitrogen. How far?
We weren't on nitrogen either. Nitrox? You were doing nitrox?
Yeah, whatever that.
We're doing regular compressed air. If you go down to a certain depth, then you got to do those safety stops, 15-minute safety
15-minute
stops, so that you don't get the bends. But we weren't in any kind of depth. It was like 20 feet down, 30 feet down. It was nothing. It was like right off the beach.
Yeah.
We're down there. I think I went to the surface, and I happened to see the biggest eel I've ever seen in my life that day. He had a bigger head than you. Like I'm
Saying something, Tyler.
I'm going over
Wow.
like I'm going over a thing. That's nothing to do with the size of your head. It's just I'm looking at same head shape.
The size of your head is fine.
So I go over this fucking thing.
Don't lie to him.
And I look back behind me to say, "Come on, guys!" And then out of this cave behind me, it's like out of the movies, like the scary, like Anaconda was that big. It was so big, and I'm like, I'm like trying to get away as fast as
As
I
you're
can.
sick at the same time.
Yeah, dude, I was sick, and it was just coming because they open their mouth and do that because that's just them breathing. That's not like I want to chomp you.
But you're.
But that's in my
In
brain.
that
He wants
mode,
to
you're
eat
like,
me,
this looks like you're hungry.
and it was big enough to kill me. And I was like
Oh, Jesus.
backing up, and we've got tapes or videos or whatever you called it back then. We were taking
Polaroids.
moving
8
pictures.
millimeter?
We were taking moving pictures of it. See. Anyway, it was
Wow.
scary as crap. But then I went away, and then I went to the surface. I was like, blah,
Yeah. Yeah.
and I went back down.
See, at least you came up to do it, but yeah,
think I
underwater
did.
it was just like it's just a cloud.
And it's right there, and just all
yeah, and
gross.
it's just in the instructor's face, and I'm just like moving it around. I was like, I'm so sorry.
Sorry, I
And
told
then-
you I wasn't feeling
yeah,
well.
And then we surfaced, and somebody in the group was like, "Was that throw up?" And I was like,
a little bit of chum from
"Yeah,
the
but
boat.
like, didn't you guys see that shark? Wasn't that cool?"
The
That
shark
couldn't
was
have-
way cooler than the puke, don't you think?
That couldn't have been what you were focusing on.
I just wanted them to not focus on the fact that I just threw up underwater.
Didn't
It's
you-
the worst,
all
man.
around them.
Didn't you have the shrimp and chicken that last night?
I couldn't
Is that what was
remember. I
floating in the
couldn't
water?
Yeah, you could see him, and then the shark comes over. He's like, "Hey, thanks for that."
I kind of want to say it was Thai.
You
I'm
have
not gonna
Thai
lie.
food?
Yeah,
Oh,
right.
we didn't need that
Little
detail.
Corn Island
We did not need that
had
detail.
this amazing
Eeks.
man who used to live in Thailand and then came and just serves up delicious dishes
Oh.
of Thai. Just like one thing on the menu each night. So the night
I'm
that
sure
you
the
go
fish
there,
thought it
is-
was delicious after you were
and
done
you-
with it.
Yep.
Yeah, you're welcome. Under the sea, you're welcome.
I want some Thai food.
Yeah.
So you
that makes
never
one.
you never dove?
Never dove.
Never had a
What do you do when you're underwater?
want to do that?
I did, but I don't know the channels to go through to do it.
Sinex by Vicks.
What do you do if you're under the water to get
My
away
freaking nostrils are starting to stuff up.
That is,
I wanna
Well, I
get
hope
some-
it doesn't
So
focus on
bad.
that.
I want to get some smelling
that is
salts.
amazing stuff.
It is, but my
do-
allergies kick in
I do
about now, and
Afrin.
I'm like, I can't breathe.
Afrin is the way to
Smelling
go.
salts under the water.
Not under the water.
Okay, I did.
Just to wake you
Yeah,
up.
that
in
That
the
would
just
be-
it made me think of it when he did the little Nasex or
Survival of the
whatever.
fittest, right there.
Yeah, this one woman had offered me little tabs to put behind.
Yeah.
You know, she
Yeah.
offered everybody before the dive, and I was like, "Pfft, we're fine.
I don't need that weak shit.
Yeah, I'm too proud.
I'm
I'm,
feeling-
gonna throw up later.
I'm feeling fine.
Yeah.
I'm feeling.
We weren't on the water yet when she asked.
You start seeing this, feeling the saliva coming.
Yeah,
up.
yeah.
Ah, dude, when your mouth starts
And then
watering,
you're
it's
like-
too
and then you're
late,
like-
bro. It's too late.
Yep.
I have talked myself down of two like very significant like motion sickness times.
Oh, I
because
never.
I'm not in a
Just go
position-
for it. It's
No.
better to go for it.
Have you ever been trapped in a big shuttle van or a tight shuttle van, super packed? I'm in the
I
back.
was in the Marine Corps for 20
back
years.
corner.
Yes.
Yeah, back corner.
Yes.
And we're traveling through the mountain roads of Mexico, and I'm just holding it down because I was like, no one's gonna stop.
Are you
There's
like
nowhere
car
to
sick
stop.
basically at
No,
this
I would
point?
have grabbed somebody's
Or-
shirt.
I
and
might have
puked
been
in there.
hungover that
Or you
day.
take somebody's hat off and you
Yeah, I
throw
was
up in
car
that.
sick
You
then.
hand it back to them.
But I should not be in the back of a packed, super hot van on mountainy roads. I should have
Yeah.
I should have known
Post
that. Be
drinking.
closer to the door.
That's
next time.
rough.
Yeah.
That is rough.
But I talked myself
Speaking
down.
of rough, I gotta make a run. Anybody need anything?
Horse.
Can I
soldier.
have one?
Horse, soldier.
Yeah.
Can I have one of those?
Want to what? Yeah, yeah.
Pernies.
I'll get you.
Thanks.
Horse, soldier, 2 pernies. You need anything?
You got 3 hands?
Come on now.
You want me to do it?
Oh, you do.
I got 2 legs and a Randy.
2 legs and a rand.
He's a Marine.
I
He's
got 2 legs
resourceful.
and then a leg and a half over there.
I'll take some of that 1792 on the counter.
We don't need glasses, Randy. If you want to just bring out 2 pernies, and
Please.
I'll get your thing because he clearly forgot that.
Who brought
Dude,
this?
I can't ride in the back seat of a car. Like speaking of motion sickness, though,
Here, I
No.
got it.
I have to be the driver.
it is
Sure.
not good.
I have to be the driver. If I am the passenger.
And the last 2
instant.
times I went to New York, I was in the back seat just because it's like I'll sit in the back seat under the premise of I'm not going to drive. And that sounds like a super puss thing to say, but I hate driving long distances. So I'll forfeit driving,
Oh, I
but
love
sit in the back seat,
will-
which is like it's a delta still because it's like I'm going to be feeling like shit. My head's going to start
Yeah.
hurting. I'm going to feel cramped.
Yeah. I don't know.
Can't stretch my legs
Did I
out.
tell you about the time I visited my dad? My dad was a pilot. I visited my dad with my kids, and they were very young at the time, and we drank that night. My dad doesn't really drink.
Did he drink too?
A little tiny bit, but I mean, like,
Enough for him.
he'd had a drink, and I had like the rest of the bottle. But anyway, thank you, sir. You're a gentleman and a scholar.
Yeah, I was about to say the same exact thing.
And so, yeah, and then the next day he's like, "Come on, we're gonna take the kids flying." I was like, "Dad, I'm hungover. I'm not super hungover, but enough to where I don't want to be in an
Disclaimer
airplane."
though, I don't want to go fly right
Yeah.
now.
So what does he do? He puts me in the pilot
I don't
seat,
want a
the
beer,
left
but
seat.
I'll take some of that.
I think she's in there getting you a
Oh,
beer.
she's getting there.
But anyway, so I get in the plane and I get in the left seat. And he's in the right seat. My dad had 6,500, 6,600 flight hours. I'm like, he knows what he's doing.
So it's like
So
going
it
from
doesn't
Havelock
matter.
to Moorhead for the trip you were going to do.
Well,
It
we were
was-
just going to go fly around for the
right.
kids.
Just go cruise.
And so we did, but I'm flying the plane. Now, because I was hungover, that worked for me. You know what I mean? Like, now I got to concentrate on stuff.
Well,
I
you get to
wasn't-
distract yourself.
Yeah, but I wasn't a pilot yet, so I'm much more nervous than now when I
White
fly.
knuckle on the
boy.
yoke.
I was white knuckling the and I've flown my whole life. You know, I've done it, but I'm like I'm like, oh god, keep it at this. And the kids are talking. I'm like, guys, real quick, I got to talk to Tower. I'm trying to fly the plane. They're like, you're flying the plane, and I'm like, please stop talking just for a second. So I talk to Tower, and then we fly. We do our thing. We land, and then my dad's like, all right, I got another surprise for you. And he points over to this World War II
Thank you, Randy.
like
Appreciate it,
trainer
brother.
plane, a Fairchild. It's an open cockpit World War II airplane with a front and a back seat that the owner, owned. And so he's like, hop in, we're taking you up. I'm like, oh, today of all days.
Oh my!
But I hop in the back.
But the owner did own it though.
Yeah, and I put on a leather helmet and the goggles. And this video, I know where that is. I have it somewhere. And we take off, and it's like the most smooth airplane ride I've ever been on in my life.
Really?
And I've been in a lot of different airplanes, been on helicopters and stuff. The most smooth. I don't know what it was about the air, because we had just flown a Cessna in the same air. Not very turbulent. It was a nice flight, but something about the power or something of this airplane was just amazing. And it felt like being on a motorcycle, but in the sky.
Was it loud?
And it was a beautiful. I mean, you have your headphones on, so
sure.
it's like this. So it's noise canceling. We're talking to each other. It's a stick, and it's old steam gauges, but it's open cockpit. My arm's like this. I'm looking out at the lakes because it's Lakeland area in Florida. Man, it was the most beautiful thing. And I thought I was going to be sick because I was hungover when I went.
And then it
flying.
just turned out, and I was like, dude, you're good.
Yeah, and then when you become a pilot, it's like 8 hours bottle to throttle. Man, I wouldn't fly a plane if I drank 2-3 days ago. Like, I do not want to feel sick in an airplane ever again.
The
Like,
last time I
when I was a
flew-
kid, man, we used to get
Yeah.
sick. You know
The last time I flew, I had a panic attack, bro,
why?
because I'm scared.
What do you?
Dude.
Fly? Who do you fly?
What
Spirit
are you
Airplane?
freaking
What?
scared of? I flew
I
on
fly
Spirit.
Frontier.
That was nothing.
all the time.
I thought this was a judgment-free zone. Thanks,
No,
guys.
no, I'm judging you.
I'm definitely.
No, I'm just kidding.
Nah,
it is judgment free.
It was when we went. We haven't talked about this on the pod, right? The panic attack thing.
No, you don't have to.
No.
certainly.
I was just making sure
Because
I'm
of
not
HIPAA and
telling
all
a story that we've already told. I don't want to.
Well, that's why I asked you about the plane thing. I didn't know if I had told you my hungover flying story, which I would never do as a pilot.
So we go to Vegas because Nicole bowled in Vegas this past year. Going there was straight. It's like any epic trip. Going there is always super hyped. You're like, yes, let's go.
Mm-hmm.
So I was kind of distracted by the fact that I was super excited. Kind of takes away from my anxiety and my fear of flying. We get there, it was cool. Well, okay, well, where are we? We're in Vegas. What am I doing in Vegas for 4 nights?
Drinking.
A lot of beer.
Lot of beer.
A lot of beer. What
Poker table.
our flight home, we have to get out of the hotel at 3:40 to make it to the thing. So I'm still kind of buzzed up, super tired. You know the hecticness of going through an airport, trying to get to
yeah.
your flight.
Oh, yeah.
So that's also added factors in the anxiety. We get on the plane. Everything's good. And we get 30 minutes from Raleigh, dude. And the pilot goes, stewardess says, I'm going to need you to sit down and buckle your seatbelts because it's going to get
That's
gnarly.
just turbulence, bro.
No. But I had never been on a flight
Yeah.
where he told the actual flight attendants
Yeah,
to sit down.
buckle up.
They could be on a 90-degree bank and they're still pushing the drink cart down the aisle and stuff. And it's
Yeah.
okay, if you're still doing what you need to do, we're good. But if you're telling them to sit down and buckle up, I was like, Nicole was like, yo, your face went stark white as soon as he went on the mic and said that. And look, he was like, we're going to be landing in about 20 minutes. Dude, that 20 minutes felt like an eternity. I had cold sweat going on. I couldn't catch my breath. My hands were numb. And I was like, thinking back.
Like, what are the odds, though, man?
I know. And it's like my dad says, he's like, it's not like the fall that kills you. It's the sudden stop.
Yeah.
I bet
You know, my dad died in a plane crash.
I'm sorry if that was like an
No,
ill-timed
I'm saying
joke,
but the chances of that are astronomical.
So it felt like an eternity, and this is another reason it felt like an eternity. We were flying through a cloud, so I couldn't see anything. It was just like,
Yeah, and you have perfectly qualified instrument-rated pilots.
I
that
know
are taking
that.
good
That's what I'm
care
trying to
of
tell
you.
myself, and like
And they have to have 1,500 flight hours before they even get hired on an
Yeah,
airline.
but panic attacks aren't rational.
Oh, I know they're not rational.
Yeah,
I know.
they're
It was the first
I
one
know.
so
I've
you
ever
can't
had.
rationalize
I know.
his panic.
I know.
I was
I'm not
trying, though.
I'm not trying to cure the guy. I'm just trying to figure out.
Well, this was what the messed up part was. If we were at like cruising altitude and I'm having a panic attack, it would have been cool because I could have stood up and gone to the bathroom and splashed
yeah,
water on
you
my
can't get
face.
out of your
We're
seat.
on our
Yeah.
descent.
So you're
I
trapped.
can't stand up now.
Yeah, and you feel trapped.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Now I can't go. All I wanted to do was splash water on my face. That's all I wanted to do, and I would have been straight. I would have been like, okay, you're good, bro. Like, just go sit the hell back down, and you're gonna be fine. 15 minutes.
Would you have felt good unbuckling your seatbelt though?
For sure. It wasn't like a thing like I'm scared to like move around. It was like I'm scared because now I can't move around and I don't like this at all.
Yeah.
Type of deal.
Damn.
It was crucial, dude. And there was, I felt so bad because I'm sitting in the middle seat. It's Nicole, me, and a random. And this dude,
Rando is sitting next to
and
you.
he's seen, my legs are just bouncing off the charts. My knees are like going crazy. Like I'm like, and like taking deep breaths, like trying to
Yeah,
like
man.
keep it. I'm
That
only
sucks,
thinking
man.
of him. I'm like, I'm
Yeah.
not trying to make you wig out because like that, it's like osmosis. It can make somebody else wig out too. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
bro, this dude's tripping. So, and he just never looked away from his phone. He was watching a movie, and I'm just like, I look like
And
the
he's thinking to
biggest
himself,
fucking idiot.
I
He's like,
need to
this,
get away from this wacko.
this dude is wiling right now. Like, oh my god.
If I was that dude, I probably would have looked over to you and said, I bet we beat the paramedics there by half an hour. You know,
And
like
I would
Ron
have, that
White.
would have been something
Ron
that I
White.
need to hear. I would have been like,
Like,
bro,
you
I
need
feel
a
you,
joke
dog.
to lighten up the situation.
Yeah, like say something crazy so that way it's like I'm not tripping. And then not to boot, Nicole's mom is in the row back behind us, like laughing, like literally laughing at me,
my
laughing at me. Which in hindsight, it's
Oh,
funny.
in hindsight, it's always
She's like
funny,
reaching
but,
up,
like,
grabbing my
not-
shoulder. She's like, and I'm like, this shit is not funny, dude.
Oh man.
But we get down on the ground and it was like, bro, I was like tired immediately. Like I was, like, it was like an
Your adrenaline was
adrenaline
up,
dump.
yeah.
It was an adrenaline dump, and that was like I've never had a panic attack before, and I'm assuming that that's what it was. I'm like diagnosing it myself.
Yeah.
It felt like one. Someone was like, "Did your hands go numb?" I was like, "Yeah." They're like, "You had a panic attack."
Damn, dude, that's scary.
My
It was
first,
scary.
Was that the last time you flew?
Yeah, it was this year.
That was the last time you flew.
Yeah.
Would you ever go up in a little tiny Cessna, like with me?
You would have to be like, "Yo, let's go, bro. Don't be a little B word."
Go up and see Fort Macon from the sky.
oh, yeah.
I would
I'll pay
do
for
it though.
gas.
I would do it.
Pretty.
I'll pay for
Well, we'll
gas.
split
for
the
that.
gas. We'll split the
Absolutely.
gas, yeah.
I would love that.
It
All
was
right,
just
you were
bad
about to tell a
timing.
story.
So
I can tell.
we're on airplane stories.
Yes, we are.
1998, little guy.
Ooh,
I was 8 years old, flight down to Disney World.
I was a Lance Corporal.
Ooh, I know. I don't want to bring that up.
I was 7.
Shut up.
But we were all buckled up, taking off. We took off. Who scored?
They're in the red zone.
We'll get to the commissioner's story shortly.
But we took off. Little turbulence, and my dad and my uncle both look at me. I'm 8 years old. I was freaking out. I had no idea what was going on, and they both said, "The wings are on fire. We're all going to crash." And
Oh
die."
my god, that is not cool, bro.
I literally,
Why would anybody do that?
I
That's
felt
a
like I was about to
child?
start sweating just from you
that is
saying
my
that.
that was what my father and my uncle told me.
There's a colonial
At
woman on
eight-
the wing.
At 8. But that's
Sit next to John
Oh
Lithgow.
my gosh, I was freaking.
That's
out.
terrible to tell a kid, man.
Yeah, 8 years
That's
old.
savage, actually, though.
You wait till they're adult Marines to mess with them.
Yeah.
Because we did mess with Marines on the 53s.
But I think that thing made me want to be a Marine, to be just messing with people the whole entire rest
Oh,
of
so
my life.
you didn't let it break you and be like,
No.
my daddy's so mean.
No, I didn't. I was like, once we landed and got to Disney World, I was the happiest kid on earth because who's not happy at Disney World?
Because you're going to Disney
You know?
World. Yeah.
I'm going to Disney
women
World.
in high heels.
Do you know
you can
on
find
the
solace.
53s? So the crew chiefs used to, they'd talk about this all the time back in the day. I never. It's just one of the funny things. But the crew chiefs used to mess with like the grunts when we take them places. And so we have this pump that you take a pipe and put it inside of this. It's a pump handle now for the accumulators for the auxiliary power plant. Don't worry about all that crap.
Jargon.
All it does,
Chinese.
All it does is pumps it up so you can start the aircraft before the engines are started and everything like that. Well, when we're flying, it does absolutely nothing. You don't need it at all.
I can see.
And everybody's on.
Even I can. And I'm a
Everybody's
civilian.
on their. I see it. Everybody's on the headphones, and they can. Well, not everybody. The air wingers are all talking to each other. And the pilot's like, "Okay, ready."
Let's do this.
So the guy's like, "Oh, go," and they start losing a little altitude. And he runs over and he starts pumping, and then the pilots come up just a little bit.
Yeah.
Come up.
Are
and
they
then
like just pulling
Yeah,
up?
yeah. And then he acts like he's tired, and then they go like this. He stops,
my-
and then he starts pumping again, and he goes up, and then he acts like he's tired, and he stops, and then a grunt will run over and grab it and start doing that. Just
I love it.
Marine Corps. This is like
yeah.
probably 20 years ago. They used to do this
That
stuff.
is. That's
It's
comical.
hilarious, dude.
It's comical. It's
like
hilarious.
I would hate them at the time if I were a grunt at the time, but as soon as we landed, I would be laughing.
Yeah.
Or as soon as I found out it was a joke.
Exactly.
I was gonna say, what's the timeline on them finding out that was actually?
Oh, it was after a couple of them got up and would help
You're like,
each other
bro.
out, and then everybody's laughing, and they're like, "Oh, what the hell, man?"
And that's the thing. You couldn't do that in today's Corps.
Well, I mean, I'm not saying that's wrong not to do that kind of stuff now. You shouldn't be,
Well, yeah,
but
it's still
I
funny.
do miss the old Corps.
Yeah.
So I'm not condoning any of that crap.
No, but it's still fun.
But I would go and up in a Cessna.
Yeah.
I would. I mean, I would. I really would.
Yeah, and
That just scenario-
and
that
I wouldn't do anything to
situation-
scare you either. My dad used to say that when when he'd take people up, he never does anything to scare you. He's not even when I took my kids up the first time. I'm like, I'm going to turn that way. What I do is I do clearing. I look all over the place. When I turn, the whole airplane's going to turn like that. You're going to see that. Just you can look out the window, look wherever you want to, but it's no big deal. And we'd do it, and then so that they know, they're like, oh, okay, and then you can see them gripping, but then it gets a little bit better throughout the flight because it's not like I'm just flying around like this. I just have to
Willy-nilly.
turn to get going that way or
Yeah.
something.
Doing a barrel roll to get
Yeah,
to your
like
next
we're not.
thing.
It's
Yeah,
you
you
take
good
off,
now?
you head
Like-
to your heading, and you go to that place. It's not like you're doing anything crazy.
Have you ever done a barrel roll?
No way.
No.
No.
Well, that's
I'm
what
a
messed me
private
up.
pilot,
I
dude.
flew
I was
out of-
not a Marine Corps pilot or anything like that.
I flew out of San Diego one
I was an
time.
avionics dude.
This was the first time I ever flew. Got there, obviously, going to San Diego, the first time I'm ever flying.
I like San Diego.
Okay, the trip's over. Now the hype's off. Now it's like I got to fly back. And the first
Oh,
thing
yeah. Oh,
that
that's your
happens
thing.
out
That's
of
your
San
thing, yeah.
Diego is stupid hard bank to go back the other way.
I love it, dude. I
Stupid
look
hard
all
bank.
the way down to the ground.
And
every
I'm
time.
in the inside seat,
Love
so
it.
I'm like looking at the water, and I was like, "Bro, I know everything is fine right now. Everything is fine right now, but it doesn't feel fine because the plane is almost they're banking like hard,
Yeah.
and it was probably like 20 degrees. But in my mind, I need to talk to Andy about this story. He'll be like laughing
Yeah,
at
because
me,
it's probably a standard left turn or something. Or
right?
a
Like
standard
it's
right
probably
turn.
not
Yeah.
even massive.
I bet, yeah.
And he's like,
you look at the
"Dude,
turn coordinator, and it's perfectly coordinated turn, and he just feels like, we're all going to die.
internally,
Autopilot.
though.
Well, of course, you would never let that voice get out in the open. No, that reminds me of another thing, though. I was on a 53 another
Judgment free
time.
zone, bro.
I know. I was on a 53 one time, and I was like a staff sergeant or something like that. And my Marines had never been on a det before. We were going down to Key West. No, we were going to Yuma or something like that. We ended up stopping in Lake Charles. Doesn't matter. We're going all over the place, right?
Did the 53 break down?
Well, yeah, it broke down,
down.
so we're broken down. But it was Lake Charles. We didn't want to stay there for
Ew,
freaking.
bro.
Anyway, yeah. But anyway, we had fun. So on the way there, I would, I could see how nervous they were to fly for the first time. And I said, "Listen, guys, I've been on airplanes, helicopters my whole life. Just if you see me get nervous, you can get nervous. But until then, don't get freaking nervous. You're fine. We bank, we turn, we go down, we go up. There's all kinds of stuff that happens.
We
and
zig,
it's not a
we
big deal. We
zag.
zig and we zag.
That's impressive.
So I start falling asleep because you cannot you can't keep me awake on a 53. It's just the hardest because you're like,
It's the motion of the ocean or the motion of the
so I'm
wind.
like falling, and it's a long flight. I'm falling asleep, and my buddy is the crew chief, my buddy Wilson, and Lindsay, if you're watching, I hate you for not telling me that this was going to happen. So we're flying along. Everything's fine. It's all smooth. I'm sleeping. And then all of a sudden, we just start banking all over the place, like freaking wild, crazy, like we're getting fired at or something. And we circle
Like
around this
evasive
place.
maneuvers.
We circle around some place, and I get up, and like I woke up, and I'm looking around, and I was like, come here, Cooch, Wilson, come here, motherfucker. He finally comes over, and is like, what are you doing? That was my grandma's house.
They were trying to see.
They were just waving at his grandma's house. That's all.
That's phenomenal.
You couldn't have told me that so that I didn't freak. They're all like gripping onto everything because they saw me jump
it was
up
like,
so
if
quick.
I get nervous,
Yeah,
then
exactly.
you get nervous.
Yeah, and they got fucking nervous and shit. I was like, well done, kids. Yeah, I mean, good job, Marines. You got nervous when I did. But yeah, he didn't
So
tell me
is
they
it
were
in the
doing
Marine
that.
Corps, like flying and stuff? Like you guys can like answer this probably pretty good because you're Marines. You know how there's people that don't like to go in the water and swim and jump off and do all that stuff.
Yeah.
Iron ducks.
Are those people? Does that transfer to people when it's like, yo, we're gonna fly on the C-130 and people's
Yeah,
like,
there's people
face
scared to
goes
death.
straight
Yeah, they're
white,
scared to
like,
death
they're
of
like,
flyers.
oh Jesus,
Ain't nothing you
like
can do about it.
I'll jump in the pool, but if you want to put
You're
me on that
going,
plane,
I
I'm
mean.
like, damn it.
I know you're scared, but you're going.
So-
Sorry.
Now, speaking of that, before we actually go on any helicopter or any, helicopter or
C-130 or, yeah.
anything, you have to do the helo dunker.
Okay,
Well,
I got you.
no.
Yep. You do now.
For
You
those
do
of us
now.
who don't know
We
what
had
that
to
is,
do. Okay,
what is that?
it's a big thing that you sit in. It's like a helicopter that it drops in a pool and then flips over, and you
Like
have to,
you crashed.
You have to
It's a
get
crash
out
simulator.
underwater. You have to get out. Now water shot up your nose. You have to get out. Now I did the dunker in.
Oh, it's just like kayaking.
Yeah, but
Essentially.
it's if you're
You
you're
would be able
comfortable
to
in
do it.
water.
You'd be able
if
to
you're
do it.
comfortable in water, super easy, super fun.
freak
They do
out.
freak out, but it's very fun.
It is.
Well, that dunker that we had in K-Bay was not rated as like a 53 dunker, and the only reason you had to do it was if you were going to become an aerial observer, or get your air crew wings, you had to do the dunker first.
Really?
Because if you're flying over water, you need to be dunker qualified if you're going to get your qualifications in that way. Well, the dunker broke or something when I was going to go do it. And then I was like, man, screw this. If you want to make the admin chief an AO before me, then go do that. So, but our dunker was actually a lot of fun. But you're saying
down.
everybody who goes on that?
So
I did
everyone
not know
now
that.
goes on a Mew or a special,
wow.
special
A Mew even?
Yeah, a Mew. So all the infantry guys, all the enablers.
Dang.
Because
I did not know that.
Just in case something happens to the boat or you're going to get flown in, everyone has to go through.
Yeah.
And we had some Marines not very well. And
I kept
got to
going,
do it
I
one
kept going
time.
through it over and over with the guys who
It's-
couldn't do it. I was like, can I go again? They're like, yeah, crazy person.
They
Let's
took it
go.
to me on Cherry Point, bro. I'm not gonna say names, but they took it to me. They took me to the dunker, and they were like, because I was lifeguard instructor training.
Yeah, dude.
Like,
If you're comfortable in water, you can do it.
McQuist people. I was
Yeah.
worked with McQuist. They were like, bro,
Yeah.
come do. You want to
I
come
wasn't
with
a
us?
McQuist, but I was a WSQ.
I was like,
so,
dude. I was like,
it
can
was
you take
easy.
me over there?
same.
Yeah, easy stuff.
Yep.
And they were like, you can come with us, but don't tell anybody. We'll take you over there, and we'll put you through it.
Those who are listening know what those mean. McQuist. So his dad is a Marine, so that's why he says McQuist, and he knows what it is. Marine Corps, like water instructor, survivor,
Right,
whatever,
yeah.
whatever it is.
Yep.
And then WSQ. So you have CWS 4, 3, 2, 1, and Q. Those are the 5 levels of swim qual in the Marine Corps. It doesn't matter what they stand for. So we're not going to.
But yeah, I was a lifeguard for
life.
14
Dude,
years.
if you grow up swimming, if you grew up going to the beach or whatever, you'll be fine in the
and that's
dunker.
why they were telling me like, bro, come do this. They were
Just
like,
don't panic. It's
no, they
so
were like,
easy.
you're gonna think it's fun. They were like, you're gonna
Absolutely.
think it's fun.
You will.
And I was like, dude, this is awesome. And they were like, yo, put the blackout goggles on and then
Yeah,
do
yeah.
it. And I was like, yo,
And
give
that's
it.
one
I was
thing
like, give them
we
to
have
me.
do now. Everyone
I loved it.
Everyone has to test out with the blackout goggles in order to get that little.
Yeah, I thought you had to do
certification
that. We had to do that
The
anyway.
blackout goggles was dope though.
It was.
It is.
It was in 2011 when I first did it. We didn't have to do it.
So
to
for
get
those who don't
certified.
know what we're talking about, if you're sitting on, and you can Google it, or I guess Google doesn't like when we call Googling. It's like Xerox. They kind of faded away because people started calling copying papers as Xerox, even though they were, or Kleenex, even though that's
Kleenex.
one. Anyway,
Is it live or is it Memorex?
I digress. So we're in the fuselage of an aircraft. We're all sitting on the bench seats, and we're buckled in, and we have goggles on. When he's talking about the blackout goggles, they are completely blacked out, so you can't see anything. But you only do that after you've kind of done it a couple times at the regular, so that you know the path.
4 times. You have
Yeah,
to do
and
it.
then you put that on, and it's like if you know the path, you just feel your way, and it's like,
Yep.
It's muscle memory,
Now I'm
low
out
key.
the back.
Muscle
Easy.
memory, same thing.
Easy stuff. Yeah.
Go out the gunner's door, go out the window.
And you have a little bit of, you have oxygen, you have compressed air with you,
Yep.
a little tiny canister of compressed air.
I think it's-
they were
There's people also down there watching
Right,
you.
right.
Like, you're not
They
going
were
to be...
bitching at me because I wasn't breathing enough on it. Because I was like, well, what if I needed to conserve it?
So that's
You're
what
like, no, you're supposed to do a certain amount. I'm like, what if I needed to conserve it? Doesn't that make sense?
What if I'm panicking and I need
they
to
don't-
chill for a second?
Yeah, and I have to
save
give
it?
him mine, you know?
They don't like that.
They don't like that
They
at
do
all.
not like
I did
you
it
giving
anyway.
your air.
But that's
Yep.
not like... Yeah, never mind.
Well, I didn't give my air, but I just barely
Yeah.
used it.
But it's
Keep
like-
yelling at me for not using it. I'm making it through. It doesn't matter.
You put your mask on before you put your person's
yeah,
mask
yeah. Yeah, there's some pretty funny skits about that.
Oh, yeah.
So you never done the dunker or anything like that?
No, but I am willing to be taken there and given it a go.
Have you done the flip over in a kayak like the?
Yeah.
Because he worked at a kayak place and did that, but you didn't want to be on the mic, so
Was it like a whitewater facility type place?
he didn't want to be on the mic.
Not myself.
He didn't want to be on the mic. Remember?
Oh, like I'm not allowed to talk to him?
No, I'm
discluded.
I'm just kidding, Randy. I'm just kidding.
Me and Randy are about to have a whole damn conversation. I don't give a damn if he's got a mic or not.
Yeah, I'll point mine in his direction.
Any crazy airplane stories? Or flying stories, I guess you'd say. What's the coolest thing you ever flew in?
She said nothing that my hands went numb for.
I think the Fairchild was pretty. Well, CH-53 Echo is the coolest thing I ever flew in. Let's come on,
that's
come
what
on.
I've-
It's
yeah.
the best.
It's God's chariot, as we
Yeah, it's
call
the
it.
best there is. Shitters for life.
No, when I think of my best airplane story, besides like, I don't know, spontaneous trips that I was super proud of, it was after a night in New Orleans with a bunch of Air Force pilots. And there was about like 13 of us, and 2 of us weren't in the Air Force, me being one of them. And we got hammered. It was a full night, and our plan was just
It's
get
New Orleans, so
yeah, that was kind of the goal, right?
Nolans.
And our flight was to save, probably $100 was at 6 a.m. And we're like, we're just gonna do an all nighter
gross.
into it. And one of my friends had left. She's like this cute, hot, little feisty thing though, and she had left us at about 2 a.m. and we're like, she'll be fine. And at about 5 a.m., one of my friends came up to me and she's like, okay, we got to get you guys to the airport. And so we go back to the room, and the last thing I remember, George, I'm sorry. Last thing I remember is opening the door, and I see her on the bed, and the next thing I know is I'm on a plane wearing sunglasses.
Are you blacked out?
And people are getting off of this plane right now. And I was
You
like,
blacked out through the whole trip home?
the whole, and I wake up and
That's the
she's-
best, actually.
That's
She's not.
You didn't have to go through any of that? I don't remember going through TSA and all that crap.
Yeah, but my friend Jenna, who took that little siesta, she's not around me, and we're no frills, so we didn't pay to be sitting next to each other. But I also have no idea if I'm even in the seat I'm supposed to be in.
Or on the flight you're supposed to be on because you just
Yeah,
woke up
I
on an
guess
airplane?
so, yeah.
Wait, hold on. You didn't go check your gate?
She
before-
doesn't even remember any of that happening.
Yeah.
Like, you have to check
She
your
was in
gate.
her room.
You have to go check your gate before
she
you
was
go
at the
potty.
destination.
She doesn't remember
Her
going to the
body.
airport, dude.
She remembers being back.
I am
Wherever back is, she
So
just
your
remembers
friends
being
had
back.
to have like
yeah, I
done
just
it for
waited
you.
till literally everyone got off the plane because I was like, I have no idea how,
I might need to take this baby back.
And I was just like,
How'd I get to Texas?
yeah, I woke up wearing not the mask and tutu and millions of beads around my neck, but I'm
Well, they
wearing
probably told you to
regular
take that off at
clothes.
TSA. They're like, you can leave
Yeah.
that here.
But I had a little plastic bag in front of me with all of everything that I was wearing, so I don't know how exactly that went.
How'd you get all those beads?
George's face is comical right
Yeah,
now.
we know how you got all those beads.
No, I
I'm
mean,
kidding. I'm kidding.
no, people are soft down in New Orleans.
I'm
these
kidding, I'm
days.
kidding.
They give you
That's
beads
because
for
nobody's
no
getting beads the
reason.
right way. I'd be soft too.
Show me your toes. I'll give you beads.
No, but
we learned not to do that from that one
we
show.
were a spectacle, though. There was such a big group of us all wearing masks and tutus, and people just wanted to take pictures with us. It was a great night. And then waited till everybody got off the plane, and I finally decided, okay, I'm going to go now. And then I get to the end of, like, when I get to the gate, she's standing there, and I was like, where are we? She's like, Dallas. And I was like, you have Sharpie on
Oh,
your
you did go to Texas.
You were right.
I was just joking, dude.
Yeah, it was Dallas, and we're on our
How'd we
layover.
get to Texas?
Our final destination was Baltimore. But I was just like, I said, where are we? She said, Dallas. I said, you have Sharpie on your face. She's like, fuck you. She just had this like massive, I don't know
From
how
like
that
leaving
happened.
like this.
I have no idea.
If you were with Marines, parting with Marines, I can guarantee was probably a dick.
it was
Dude,
it was Air Force.
Yeah.
so
It was a line.
Yeah, that was it was a line.
It was a line.
Air Force doesn't know how to get down.
No,
man.
no.
But yeah, I ended up not realizing.
Sorry, Air
I
Force
didn't,
brothers and
I didn't
sisters.
have my ID on me. I didn't have my debit card on me, and apparently when I was at the gate, because I always fly with my passport just in case, and so she told me that when we were at the beginning of security and I can't find my ID, I was just like, I just start throwing everything out of my bag, find my passport, walk it up to the person. She puts everything back, grabs my bag and everything, and then. And so then when we went to go get food, I was like, I didn't have my ID, my debit card, and then sitting on the plane to head to Baltimore, and I was like, why does my boob itch? And then I reached in, and there's
the
my debit
cards.
card, there's my ID. Stashed perfectly.
Did you look down and have like a little string tied around your finger, but you couldn't remember why it was there?
No, I just had something
You
irritating
guys are too young to remember what
No,
that is.
it's like I'm supposed to remember
Yeah, I'm
something.
supposed to remember something, but it's like, what the fuck am I supposed to remember?
No one thought to put a
we
note
all
on
know
there.
This.
Did you?
Well, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But
So you made it though, like to Baltimore,
yeah, we
or
made
did you
it,
land? And
did
you're like, are we in
everything, it was
Baltimore?
great.
They're like, no, we're in Barcelona.
that would have been sweet. That would have been
Good
a me-
enough.
that-
Good enough.
Yeah.
You're like, all right, screw it, I'll figure this out later.
You know that would have been a
Museums.
mess up on the airlines, though. That
You
wouldn't have
went
been
there?
our fault.
The greatest ever museums.
Did you go there?
No, my wife.
Barcelona?
No, my wife
Okay.
has.
Or
Have you
or
been to
Ibi-
Barcelona?
Ibiza.
No, but I did see the story where these two girls were trying to get to Nice, France, and they were talking to the people at whatever foreign airport they were at, and they were like, oh, to Nice? And so then they realized they're on their way to Nice, not,
Tunis.
Not
Tunis.
two.
We need
Nice.
to get
Yeah.
to Nice.
yeah.
What do you need from Tunis? We need to get to Nice.
They're like, oh yeah, get on.
Who's on first? Well, no, what's on? I don't know. Who's on third? Yeah, I
Good
get
one.
you.
Nicely
Semantics.
done.
Nice.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy though. Like
That was
I
that
could
was
not
crazy.
imagine just
I
waking
can't
up
either.
somewhere. Like how did I get here? These are not my clothes. You know that song?
You don't know that song? Oh,
This
that's
is
a good
not
one.
my beautiful car.
I did hear a quote that you know how like when you drop like a quote and nobody ever gets it, like from a movie, and it's like, dang, I thought you were
yeah,
gonna
dude,
pick that
I
up.
do it all the time.
Yeah.
Well, I was walking by at the seafood festival this past Friday, and I hear somebody out of the side, just peripheral.
Yeah, yeah.
Dave's not here.
Okay, hold on. Let me think. Dave.
I'm not even gonna say
you
what
you
it
shouldn't
is.
have to think.
I'm not gonna say what it is.
I can
'Cause
just
if you
tell you
don't-
I don't know.
Hold on.
No,
hold
no,
on.
no. I'm not even gonna say what it is. I'm just gonna let the people comment. What is that from?
Dave's not here. Why am I drawing a
Dave's not here.
Oh my gosh.
That's all you're gonna give us?
I feel like it
No,
sounds
that's
familiar.
all he has to give us. That's
Yeah,
the thing.
I know.
It's so simple. It's
I
in
know.
front of my face.
I can
Bro,
It's like the string.
get it.
come
No,
on.
just hold on.
The
Let's.
files
I mean, I
are
don't have to
in the
do-
computer.
The files are in the. That's.
But we don't have
Zoolander.
enough
That's
RAM to
Zoolander.
access them.
That's Zoolander, though.
That's
Oh, is it
Zoolander.
Zoolander?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Well, the files in the computer, I knew that.
It's so simple.
What's the Dave part? I think I've seen that movie one time. I hated that movie.
Oh, Zoolander? Oh,
Yeah, it was terrible. What ish? It was terrible ish.
Dude, it's a classic,
come
bro.
on.
Come on, bro.
what is this
have we?
What is this? A city business
for ants? Come on, man.
Yeah, that,
It has to do with
Classic.
marijuana.
I got the black lung, Papa.
Oh. Pineapple Express.
Old school.
I like Pineapple Express.
Old-
Oh wait, what'd you
old
say?
school
The
Wait,
original.
what'd you say?
No,
What'd you say?
The original old school weed movies.
Oh, like Dazed and Confused.
Before that.
Oh,
Come
Like
on.
Cheech and Chong.
There you
I was
go.
gonna say
Smoke.
Cheech
and
Dave.
Chong
Dave's
or-
not here.
Oh, was it Cheech and Chong?
Yes.
Oh, it's been, man, I was a kid when I saw that. My parents didn't let me watch
You're
it. I
too
just
young.
watched it.
You're too young to remember that.
So are you and you and you. Well, for not you for some
So
reason.
I was like doing some stuff.
Yeah. I like when
Taking it.
Cheech Marin does his Mexican American song.
They love
I used to
education,
see-
so they
yeah.
take night school and take
Take
Spanish,
Spanish
and get a B.
Oh my god, dude! And they're still doing stuff. Cheech and Tommy Chong.
They're like pretty social advocates in like a good way. They're
Well,
like
yeah.
on some positive stuff.
Yeah, and then Chong was on that show, that '70s show, with that rapist Danny Masterson. What he did?
He gone though.
Yeah,
He's gone
but
for a
when I
long time,
think
right?
Of that '70s show.
That's
I
gonna
think
have to
of
get
You don't
the
think it-
legacy of that
you don't
'70s
think-
show.
you don't think of
I
Scientology?
don't immediately think.
You don't think of Scientology
Danny
and how
Masterson
Scientology
and
is
everything
what
he did wrong.
enabled that to happen?
It's really all about Donna. I'm just
Scientology.
saying.
Is that wrong or no?
We got a touchdown.
You got to touch. Oh, speaking of which,
Oh,
Solange,
all about Donna.
talk to us about Tina's turnovers. What is
Which
this?
is an awesome.
What is this
league.
madness?
Is that the name of the league?
No, that's the name of the league is Smurf and Turf.
oh, I
Nice.
love it. I love
Your
it.
team is Tina's turnovers?
My name is the logo
fucking changed
of
it,
my
didn't you?
team. No,
Okay.
okay, it's a beautiful triple entendre because I've got Tina.
You used
from-
double on that one time.
It's Tina from Bob's Burgers is the logo of my team, and so I've got Tina Turnover.
I love it.
Let's go.
Triple entendre.
Yeah, but
The more entendres, the better.
okay. So how is your team doing? Are you going to win the Sheba this year?
If you're the
No,
commissioner
we're going
and
the opposite
win,
direction right now.
So you're going to get the.
No, I was a commissioner and sixth on the
What's
draft
last place called again?
list.
What did we came up with? You told me what it was. You don't look it up. You remember?
I looked it up when I
It
told
starts
you.
with an S. The scrub or the scone or the scooge or the
the scones,
dude
sconesy
from the league.
cider.
The show, The League.
Oh, I haven't seen that.
Yeah, the Shebas. Oh, you got to watch it. Nick Kroll,
I've not.
John LaJoy or Louis, however you pronounce that. Pretty funny.
One thing we do have to talk about is our shows that we are watching.
Pull that up a little bit.
Oh shit.
Yeah. What show are you watching?
So right now, actually,
And point it at you. Like right. See how close mine is and point it at me. Yeah.
hear me now.
It's like the podcast after dark. You know what I mean?
So, oh my gosh, what show are we watching right now?
I'm watching The Nick still. I talked about it last time, though,
Knicks.
so I won't. The Nick, the Knick. And I did notice when I was listening for editing purposes, I listened back and I was like, The Nick. And Frank is sitting over here. I was like, The Nick Hotel, right? The Knickenbocker Hotel. The Knickenbocker Hotel. It's not the Knickenbocker Hotel. It's the Knickenbocker Hospital in New York, not hotel, hospital.
We're
But-
only human, bro.
But we knew what we were talking about. And,
Exactly.
And it is a good show, but it's very, it's the
Bro,
the year 1900.
The Black Rabbit. Watch that.
The
That
Black-
is a good show.
I've read that, but we are watching The Chosen as of right now. If you got me into that again, we were actually
love The
watching,
Chosen.
We're on
Ooh,
season
that's a
one,
terrible way to say that.
Rewatching it, it's phenomenal.
It's so good, right?
It is so,
so
biblically
good.
straight.
It's so good.
It is awesome.
Don't crap on it just yet. It's a good show. It's a little,
No, I was gonna
Okay.
say it's the Sacco.
it's a Sacco. That's what it is.
Sacco.
Sacco.
I
yeah.
just
that
remember
like
him
last
looking
place?
at my-
It's last place, and it's
Yeah.
like a sack.
I've
Like a
been
ball
in the
sack.
Sacco.
The Shiva is first place, and then
Shiva.
the Sacco is
Last place, and you
So I got the
basically
Sacco
get pranked
covered.
all year and stuff because you're like the loser, right?
yeah. It's just a humiliating year for you.
Yeah. Is that going to be you? You're the commissioner of your own league, and you're going to get the Sacco this year?
Right now, I'm playing the last place person, and I'm 9th place out of 10. And
This is making me want to.
You're looking up football. I want to see how the Redskins are doing.
I'm actually doing really well.
They
in my
just
fantasy.
started.
I know they just started, but
so
like
glad for you.
I don't want to watch it because what happens is
I got
when
people
I
up
watch,
here texting me sorry about the Dolphins, bro. That's
Yeah.
how bad the Dolphins are. They're texting me sorry.
try being a
That's-
Redskins fan your whole life, dude.
That's sad.
Try being a Redskins fan your
What
whole
are the-
life.
What are the Redskins? What's
You know
the
damn well what the
Redskins?
Redskins
Yeah,
are,
who are-
which brings me into my next topic.
Are we talking about the
Which
Washington
brings me. No, I'm not. I'm talking
You
about
hear
the
what we're all
Washington
calling it.
Redskins.
Redskins.
Hail to the Redskins. HTTR, baby.
I wouldn't go that far. but
Now,
I'm down.
why is it that the Redskins had to change their name because of all the social justice bullshit?
But no one
And
else-
and
I
and
don't
the
think-
I
and
don't
the
think
Indians
any
had to
of
change
us-
their name because of all the
Guardians.
social justice. How come the Pirates get to
How
still be
come
called the
there's-
Pirates? How come they're still the fucking
How
the
come-
Vikings?
How come Indians in America
Why are the
still
Vikings?
called Indians? The Native Americans.
Ask George Carlin. He has a very good point about that because nobody's native to America. We're all native to the same origin in Africa, actually.
But haven't you seen
and
who is
India
it?
was
Mind
actually
explosion.
Hindustan, by the way, not India. So that's false, whatever you were taught about that. Indian is actually a very good term. And if you look it up, the definition of the word is a good term. So you might want to do a little homework before you bring that up.
Well, no, because I've got another comedian set that is like hilarious, and I'm trying to remember his name. Oh, Louis C.K.
Shout out.
Yeah, Louis C.K. I like Louis C.K.
Oh, you're gonna say I like Louis C.K.
I do.
But you're gonna talk shit about.
I mean, he's also a fucking
Dave
perv
Masterson.
and gotten.
See, I was ready for
he's
that.
in
like
recovery.
He's also a,
He's in recovery.
He didn't people though.
Whoa.
From what I know.
No, it
Or-
was
or
just
great.
no. It
Yeah,
was
do that.
It
Do
was
that. Yeah, do that. Yeah, do that.
it was inappropriate.
Because you're not supposed to say
That's a
words
second
that
offense,
mean
by the way.
exactly
Anyways,
what they do, you know what I mean?
Louis C.K.
Yeah.
He says
Funny as crap.
He says, so Christopher Columbus comes over and he's like, hey, are you guys Indians? And they're like, no. And they're like, are you sure you're not Indians? And they're like, yeah, no, pretty sure. Like, we've lived here our whole lives. And they're like, you're Indians. And we still call them Indians.
Yeah. I would tell you to look up George Carlin's take on Native Americans and Indians. He
I do
has
like
a
George
very,
Carlin.
Yeah,
I'll check it out.
George Carlin has a very good. It's
We'll put
very
that link
good
at the bottom.
But you know how he is. Like sometimes he just goes off on a rant about something, and it's not necessarily funny. It's just like, wow, that's profound.
And you're saying
Watch it.
It's
on
aggressive.
a comedy stage.
Absolutely, watch it.
It's aggressive.
It's very good. But it was not India. It was Hindustan at the time. So that's false.
It wasn't that bad. The Panthers only beat the Dolphins by 3.
Oh, I didn't even look up the Redskins.
That's even worse.
It's the Redskins.
Yeah, I'm looking them up.
Son of a.
Let me see if I
the
type
Dead-
in
the
Redskins. Guess what
Deadskins.
comes up?
The Deadskins.
What I wanted to see.
Oh, they have not started yet.
No, they haven't. 4:25. No, they start soon.
Oh, I thought they played at 4.
4:25.
George, you leaving?
Love you, George. Do you want to
Love you,
say bye
George.
to the folks? The
Wait.
people? Come say bye to the people. Give them some words of wisdom.
My people,
Yeah.
I will see you tomorrow. Have a wonderful evening,
Yes.
and don't drink too much,
There we go.
and keep smoking,
And keep smoking.
and keep smoking. Love you guys.
Love you, brother.
Hot ash.
See, we heard from George.
Keep
that
We're gonna
hot
we're gonna
ash
keep
hot.
we're gonna
That's a
keep
clip.
working him in by little bits
That's
like
what it
that,
is.
and then we'll finally get him to sit down. He sat down over here earlier.
I'm clipping that audio. Keep smoking. That's in the intro.
Keep smoking.
Keep
Oh
smoking.
yeah.
Keep
But
the
he was
hot
sitting
ashes.
here before we started. You saw where he was sitting, and I'm
He
like,
should've.
no. And we're like, we're starting. He was like, no, I'll get up. Solange has my seat, and I was like, you can be on, George. He's like, don't worry. about it.
Funniest was like, what are you going to talk about? And he was like, I don't talk.
But he does.
He doesn't talk. Come on. But
He loves
those who
it.
know
He doesn't
George
talk to mics.
love George, and that is evident by everybody that comes to the shop. They could be gone for years at a time and then come here and be like, "Is George around?" Oh,
Or have
man, I used
never
to come
even-
here all the and
Or
they-
have never been here before. Even the same.
Yeah.
well, true. If you've never been here before, then this is the place to come check out in Swansboro, North Carolina.
I'd say.
How do you pronounce the name of the place? Because I say it a different way.
Cedro de Azmar.
Ooh, I don't say it like that.
I
Can you
figured.
roll your tongue? Can you?
Of course I can.
Okay,
Come on,
man.
Cedro de Azmar. That's what she
Cedro-
said. I
Okay,
just don't say it
Cedro
like
de
that.
Asmar.
See, I sounded more.
Your turn.
Well, yeah,
Hispanic.
of course,
sounded
because you know how to
more-
speak it. I don't. I'm just trying to imitate.
Get some of that fire water
is
on the lips
phonetic.
and then
Hold on,
get
hold
ready.
yeah, I'm just an imitation person. I don't know the language. Now Romanian, we could talk Romanian.
Cedro de Asmar.
Vorbesc un pic
Cedro
romanesque.
de Asmar.
Cedro de Asmar.
All right, this is getting like a 1-800 number
Open.
level.
When do we open? After golf. When do we close? When the last cigar goes out.
The last cigar has gone out pretty late here before. I've been
Pretty
here
freaky.
before, like when it was like whoa.
Before we've been closing this place down for some reason.
Hell yeah.
But I've been getting a lot of work done, so it's awesome because I'm not at home with distractions and stuff.
We're getting there.
Oh, yeah, now
All right, I'm
it's
going
gone.
to the. I'm going to take a break real quick.
You're about to go see a man about a horse.
See a man about a horse. No, that's the other thing.
Can you
You're gonna
You
go.
off your lily.
cube,
gonna go
cube
shake
of water
hands with
or
the
a cube?
unemployed?
A cube of frozen water, please. I don't know why I said a cube of water.
It is kind of technically.
It is
not.
water.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, that can's good. Can's good.
Should we just put on some airplane music?
Well,
What about when we just make a
In other news, one of my Marines just had a baby boy.
Oh my gosh.
Just
We've got a
delivered.
box of cigars for that.
Do we?
It's a boy.
It's a boy. Bob, it's a boy.
You have kids?
I do. I have 3 daughters.
3 daughters.
Girl dad. Check it out.
Girl dad.
Lucky.
You have kids? No kids?
No.
She's a
Me
nomad.
neither.
I
Randy,
got-
kids?
Yep, one daughter.
1 daughter.
8 years old.
I would really like
Girl
to have
dad.
a son, but if I don't, I'll be okay with a daughter.
I'm
But I want to have a kid, though.
not
I
gonna
do want
lie.
to have a kid.
I wanted a boy, but when those 3 little precious,
like, I'm good.
healthy girls popped out, it was the greatest
Girls are the
thing.
best. I
It-
love my daughter to death.
It is phenomenal.
Girls are the best, in case you didn't hear that.
Well,
Thank you, Randy.
They are very emotional. They are
shout
very
out to the
emotional.
female race. Just all blanket statement right there.
But
You're welcome, on behalf of all of us.
Y'all did that.
y'all did that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We hold it down.
You all
I'm
did.
pretty
And
sure
you
that
hold-
it's like we couldn't exist without women.
we
pretty
couldn't
sure.
because
Like,
I don't
Facts.
think
that
men
gets
can give
pretty-
men can't give birth. I don't
we
think
would
that's
go
a thing.
extinct. As
We
hard
would.
as in never mind.
You guys would make some bad decisions, too.
Well, yeah.
Oh, I think
Worst decisions.
On the daily.
yeah. Arigato.
Ice cube in there.
Arigato.
Arigato gozaimasu.
Oh, we speak so many languages here at this table.
We're cultured here. I'm
We're-
not gonna lie.
In Swansboro, North Carolina, I never thought.
So,
I would
are you
ever-
fluent in Spanish?
No.
Were you ever at one point
I was doing pretty
like
damn
enough
good.
to like really like talk to somebody and like get along?
Yeah.
like, status?
The hardest thing, like I had my present tense.
Perfect. Thank you.
Solid.
That's how I can get down.
but-
But I went or I'm going to do
Yeah.
this. Like that is difficult.
Yeah, to have a conversation and try to tell a story because I'm full of stories. I'm like, yeah.
Like I didn't do it
wanna
now. I
say-
did it then. Like
Yeah, I'm like, en pase tiempo.
there you go. Like
I just like preface it.
earlier.
In past
Dang.
time, here's what I've done.
You don't know Spanish, Lee?
I took it in high school, but I don't know it.
So did I, but I didn't know.
Bro.
After that.
Yeah, I don't know.
You gotta
it.
travel.
I think
You got to do it. You got to keep up with
You
it.
gotta
K
go.
or a S.
Yeah, I mean, you know that, but like,
Time.
what time is it?
5:30.
Pero y lo baño, like when I go to the bathroom, like I know like simple things.
Time is insane in Spanish.
To get
how they
me-
tell time. Time is insane. Like
Sundial?
es la una, and then what's the other one?
well, German is
Hell,
weird too.
what do
The
you
way you
mean?
say numbers
Like when
because
you say
like
when you say what
21.
time it is.
Yeah.
When you say what time it is.
21. You know, it's not like,
It's like
So
The
for
first
it to be
number.
5:30 now, like how do you say it's 5:30?
5:30.
I look at him counting on his things. He's trying to do it in his head.
Yeah, but that media is
Eins,
half.
zwei,
So like
drei,
5 and a half.
Half of the hour. Like half of the hour.
So
Yeah.
30 y
Uno, dos, más.
30.
I try to get crazy with it sometimes because I'm like, okay, and a quarter, and they're like, no, it's
20 and
cinco
or
y
something.
25. It's like, okay,
so like
fine.
the actual number, like
Yeah.
just say the actual number.
You just say e, like 5 and.
Yeah. That's kind of like, but in German, you would say the second number first or some crap like that.
Well, in
Something in that. Yeah.
oh, I heard that. Well, so in Spanish,
Like 23.
yeah, the noun comes
36.
before the adjective. So like, if you're gonna say the red car, they say
the car red.
the car red. Yeah.
Yeah.
But honestly, that kind of makes more sense. So you think of what the subject is, and then you hear the
El
description.
rojo caro.
So then, but then I did also hear with German and the way that the sentences are structured.
Krankenwagen! Sorry, that's ambulance. Sorry.
That just
Nine.
sounds like you're in trouble.
yeah, that sounds like you need help.
That's ambulance. Krankenwagen.
It's funny because like people like say like German, like it doesn't matter what you say. You could be giving
Yeah,
the
you
nicest
sound like you're-
compliment
you're
ever.
going-
You could be
yeah.
telling like
It's gonna
somebody
be
you're
a-
beautiful. You're
Yeah.
the best dude I've ever met in
No.
your life, and it's like.
Yeah,
Whoa,
but
whoa,
the,
sorry.
the Star
Hold on.
It
Wars,
just comes out that way sometimes.
the Star Wars character. I don't watch Star Wars, even though my friends call me Solo. That's
That's
Then-
offensive.
You can't even use the nickname
offensive
Solo
to
if
my
you've
show.
never seen the original 3,
That's false.
4,
I've
5,
drinking
and
out of
6.
so many red Solo cups.
Same though.
That is
Just
that's
saying.
I take offense to that
Yeah.
because of my shirt today.
See,
Oh, fair.
the guy wore a Star
Dang,
Wars shirt,
situational
man.
I know
awareness
that
on
Star
0.
Trek.
I didn't even see that.
I know.
Check out our throwbacks to the good old days, huh?
No, but what is the Yoda? Apparently, the way that German sentences are structured is how Yoda's
How he
sentences
talks.
are
Oh
structured, but in
yeah,
English.
long time it be since
Very
all that
funny
kind of-
that
Isn't that
joke
crazy?
was.
Yeah. Thank you.
That's actually a pretty clever way to get somebody like to come up with a language of or how somebody is.
That's like
Just
a
do
good
it
teaching
like
moment.
the German structure, but do it in English, and then it's going to be weird. And
That's just
it's
what
fine.
I've heard. Cannot confirm.
That would be really cool. Write in the comments if you can confirm, or if she's full of. I'm just kidding. That would be cool to know, though.
Shout out to all my lovely German people, but you just sound mad a lot. I'm
Wie
just
geht
gonna
es
say,
dir?
bro.
Mir geht es sehr gut.
Just relax
Hey,
a little
Munich,
bit.
Right.
Munich
Have
is
a
popping right
cigar.
now. I have like
Guten
5
Tag,
friends out in
guten
Munich.
Abend,
Guten Tag.
guten Nacht.
They had a freaking German food truck at the thing at Boagstown Distillery, dude. And the first thing, like, I had some drinks.
Yeah.
So I walk up and I'm like, Guten Tag. And the lady, like, was actually German. And she turns around and she's like, hi.
You should have said Wie
Like,
geht es
Yeah.
dir?
she was like
After
super
how are
shocked
you?
that I just like dropped the Guten Tag, which is obviously like saying hola in Spanish.
Well, the
Yeah.
coolest thing, though, like not the coolest, but one of the cool things about trying is that when you're in somebody else's country, you should try to learn the language. And when you do, they see that. You're not just some dickhead American trying
It's
to.
like, you don't know
"Hey, you
English?"
don't know English. You can't speak my language. No, you're in their country.
And
dude.
that's why people aren't going to. Oh, we got another touchdown. That's why people aren't going to take advantage of me in a Spanish-speaking country. That's why my
Yeah.
like number one priority going there was I need to learn this. But the best way to start is learn your numbers and then go from there. But it's really easy to speak because it's phonetic. So if you know how it's spelled, you know how to say it.
Oh,
That's
I
why
just
somebody-
need to know how it's spelled.
I
That's it.
trained-
That's all I need.
I had to train the person at the
And
radio
start with
station
numbers.
how to do the radio equipment and stuff, like how to talk on air. And she like could speak some English, but like she was like, "Can you speak Spanish?" And I was like, "Not that much." And she was like, "Speak it to me in as broken as it is, even if you suck at it. Speak to me in your shitty Spanish, and I'll help you."
Yeah, but we got Translate now.
Well, it
You
was
just speak
well.
it.
She was just like, "You're scared to talk to me because you think you're gonna sound dumb."
Right.
She was like, "No, just you're good enough. You can talk to me."
Yeah.
And like I would say stuff to her,
You're
and she's
good
like,
enough.
"See, you know how to talk Spanish."
Yeah,
She's
yeah.
like, "Pretend that it's like I'm
got a
not
buddy
judging
who-
you."
I do wish I
Oh,
knew.
come on,
Spanish.
Randy.
Come on, Randy.
Well, because German, we had an exchange student stay from Germany with us for a while, and we said, okay, do you know what a frog sounds like in German?
Ribbit.
No, see, ribbit is what Americans frogs sound like. Theirs goes quack, quack, quack.
Interesting.
That's actually more accurate,
and She
low-key.
even brought a German nursery rhyme book, and it showed frogs go quack, quack, quack.
I'm waiting
love
for the
that.
Yeah,
punchline.
ribbit, ribbit.
Oh, there's no punchline. That was it.
No, it's just how we interpret stuff differently.
He was
Thank you
just
for sharing, Randy.
very
Is
educational.
what Lee meant
Oh yeah.
to say.
Educational.
He literally says he chastises you for not being on the podcast, and then you say something, and then he just blasts the hell
That's
out
because
of
he
you.
Wow,
beat
that
the
could've been
crap
way
out of me.
funnier,
Listen,
Randy.
full disclosure, it's because he beat me down yesterday in darts like 5 times in a row.
Oh, so you guys have an
I gotta
external
get him
beef
back.
somewhere.
No,
He knows I
sound-
love him. He knows I love him.
Sounds like
But
Lee's
I was
got a
trying.
vendetta.
I was trying to get him ready for this tournament that he played today, and I didn't do a good enough job. Did I, Randy?
No, you didn't.
Because he lost anyway.
Aw, but
That's okay,
he's
man.
super
But
good.
Randy is the best
he
dart
showed
player.
up.
Dude, this guy. The other day, not to change the subject, we can get back into it. But we were sitting here. We have a dartboard.
stay changing
Actually,
subjects.
yeah, we do. We be changing that subject. This camera should see that dartboard, but it's not open right now. But that's where we play darts. And Randy here is kind of like a professional
You got to have like 200 points by now.
at darts, and so I talk all the crap in the world when I play him because it's the only chance I have in hell of like scoring any points against somebody so good.
So like doing like a
And I've
psyop.
beaten you a handful of times out of like what, a million?
About 700.
Yeah, like 753 times. I beat him like a handful of times. But when you beat somebody that damn good, the first couple times it was because you would screw around and not hit the bullseye because you know that you're just giving me a chance. Then he would
like when
stop
my-
doing that. And I told you that yesterday. Stop giving me crap because you're working on the tournament, you know. So I wanted you to destroy me. And he did. So then we started playing.
solid, bro.
But anyway, the other day I said hit a 180, which means 3 triple 20s in a row. And he walks right up to that line. 1, 2, 3.
I'm done toying with.
180.
I'm done toying with my food.
He
And I'm
did
like,
that to me 2 weeks
that's
ago.
why
I
that
was
dude's
like,
good.
why?
You know.
I'm done toying with my food now. I'll eat.
Yeah, exactly. That's what he
I'll
was.
eat now.
He's just pawing me around like
Yeah.
a little, like a tiger, and I'm just a little animal of some
Are
sort.
you done?
He
How
just
about
goes back and sits on his windowsill and swishes his tail around.
Yeah.
All in a day's work.
We got to name him something. We got to come up with some kind of nickname. Hey, write in the comments for a funny nickname for for Randy, because of how good he is at
the
darts, and
assassin.
he's so much better than us.
The butt sniper.
The butt sniper.
That's
That's only because Lee's last name is Butt.
I'm the butt dart.
the butt dirt.
wow.
Okay, so we went to darts. I didn't mean to change it. What were you got? We were back to languages. When I was in Romania, they gave us better service when you would attempt to speak their language.
Yeah.
Same
Even
thing
if they
with
knew that
Bulgaria.
it was like not that
they
good.
can tell we're not that good. But we would go to like this pizza place right outside.
It's a respect thing. It's respect.
Absolutely. But we'd go to this pizza place right outside the base that we were staying on, and the pizza was freaking amazing. By the way, the beer was great. And
Was it better than New York pizza?
There were the
Or was it different?
different. Yeah, I can't say it was better. I just like it was phenomenal pizza. But we'd go there and we'd practice. You know, we're talking, you know, in Romanian, and she would tell us what we're saying wrong or how to say it better and what this means, what that means. So she'd kind of help us through it. So then we go out in town and like we'd try it out at a restaurant later on in the
People's
night.
eyes would light up. They'd be like,
And they'd be like,
whoa.
they'd bring it. They'd be more attentive. They'd be coming around more. And you're not supposed to tip over there because, like, we as Americans, we tip, and they don't tip over there. Or a lot of places don't tip. You ever seen Euro Trip?
Yes.
When he gets the nickel, he's like, I quit. I buy my own hotel because he has a nickel. It's like, so they tell us when we get over there, especially in a place like that where the exchange rate's amazing. If you tip them, they might not show up for a week because
They don't need to.
they don't need to. You just paid them their, you know, so they beg
They're
us
going to
not
take
to.
some vacay days
They
now.
beg us not to tip, and of course,
We did.
Someone's going to go over there and drop a 20.
bro, we tip
and
our
and they're
asses
like,
off
whoa.
because we want to be taken care of. They took care of us. We want to take care of them. It's just an American thing. But I know that it's against their thing, so I know that that's not.
It's hard to be taken
It's-
care of whenever you drop that $20 bill and
I
they're like, yo, I just
know.
bought a flight to Fiji.
But do you think that's right? I would think I was wrong by doing that. I think I should have followed their custom and not done it.
So like Okinawa, like Japanese, they don't like tips either.
Yeah. So don't you feel like you're kind of disrespecting their custom by tipping?
Yes. But
Because you're just ugly American who has,
it's
oh,
just-
I got all this money. Well, we didn't have money. We were in the military.
exactly. Government shutdown.
It doesn't affect me in any way. Sorry. I'm
Matthew-
just kidding. It
Matthew
affects us all.
McConaughey has a beautiful poem called
Ooh.
All right.
a soliloquy?
Tips Included.
Ooh.
And it's good.
Are you going to read it?
If you'd like.
Let's do it.
Oh,
Absolutely.
please.
Put that thing right in front of your face.
Let's see.
The mic. Because you're here. See right here? See?
Yeah.
See how good it sounds right there? Right there, it sounds real good.
Me.
How now, brown cow? The arsonist had oddly shaped feet.
Tip of the tongue, teeth
The
of the
human
lips.
torch was denied a bank loan.
All right, I'm about to go pee. But after the poem.
Similants.
Let me
Hey,
find
let's
it.
hear this
and I'll
poem.
have it
Yeah,
ready
go
for
go
when we
go
to
now
bed.
because she's
She's
struggling
still
with
howling now,
She's
brown
on the struggle
cow.
bus. What's going on here?
No, I just wanted to double check that this
I was checking some stuff.
written by
I just wanted to
Matthew
see where we're
McConaughey.
at. We're good. We are all good. Randy, you got a couple seconds if you want to get on here while TK is going to see a man about a horse.
I am burning up.
Yeah, the sun,
is.
man.
It's pretty hot.
So if you can see Tyler, the sun comes through. We have this big old. This thing goes up and down the shade, and we have the remote over there. But the reason we keep it down is because nowadays, right now, the time of day, it's 4:40, and the sun is coming in. And if that shade wasn't there, everybody would be hot, not just Tyler. And actually, Solange are in it too. So,
I'm hot.
so you two are like right in the sun, which is not ideal. Which if we weren't doing the podcast right now, we'd all be on this side of the shadow, which is crazy because we've seen where the sun goes each and every time, and we wanted to put the thing on that side.
Exactly.
George is like, nah, we're gonna put it on this side.
Everything the light touches.
So Randy, earlier, and
Sweating.
you got to be this close when you talk about it. So earlier we were talking about this dunker thing, and I wanted to bring up the kayak thing because you are a big kayaker. You like to flip around on that, like you like the inside the kayak thing. I have it on top.
Sit inside. Yep.
Yeah, talk to us about that.
Oh, okay. Well, started doing kayaking probably back in late 90s. God. Yeah, I know. But whenever I try anything, I try to do as much as I can with any sport I play or do. So I guess I first started by doing self-rescues, by falling out of my kayak and getting back up, rolling it over, emptying it on the water, jumping it on back, and doing a cowboy re-rescue.
Nice.
And then after that, I wanted to learn how to basically surf waves on a kayak. So I have a 15-foot plastic one that I go out in the waves.
Oh, really? Like at the beach? You just ride them in?
Yep. Just like surfers. And so I wanted to know how to do a Eskimo roll. So I learned how to do the Eskimo roll and did that. And then I started doing kayaking or surfing out Rhode Island. And when I lived up there. So we'd go out there and surf the waves. And one of the time I was coming in, had too big of a wave behind me. And it just brought me up and did a Cleopatra's Needle where I came right on the end, flipped right
A
over.
Cleopatra's Needle.
Yeah.
What in the world
Yeah,
is
what
that?
is that?
That is a
You go,
Wow.
your nose goes straight into the sand because the water's so shallow. And then you just go up and then you just flip over and you just go head first into the ground, into the water. And then
Yeah.
I just turned around, flip back up, and go back the rest of the
Why do
way
they
to
call it
shore.
the Cleopatra's Needle?
Well, Cleopatra's Needle is a big old tall cylinder-shaped statue monument.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Okay, nice.
I
I'm
don't know if it's just
uncultured.
what I
I'm
call it or
uncultured.
whatever, but yeah, did a lot of kayaking. So I love kayak. I was
uncultured
going out every
swine.
single day of the week.
Do you kayak?
Are you on the sea or
I
in
have
rivers
kayak.
too?
I do both. I start off
Yeah, he
with
was saying he
rivers.
surfs in on it, like at the beach. Like, dude, I don't know if I'd do that.
I would love it.
I would love
it's a
it, not
blast.
on my
I love-
kayak.
So
I got
white-
fishing stuff on it. It's a top on.
Well, 15-footer is a little long for doing surfing.
No, mine's a 12 and a half.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah, I
it,
know,
but it's
but
also
you-
a fishing one with pedals and all that crap. It's not made for that.
Yeah,
Yours, though.
I'm in creek boats.
Yeah.
Creek boats?
Creek boats, little John boats.
Like, yeah.
No.
Like
Okay.
whitewater kayaking.
Okay. So then that's kind of like what you do like the sit inside where you put the skirt on or whatever.
Yep.
Is that what it is?
Yep,
What's
it's
the
called
difference?
skirt, yeah.
What's
You-
the difference between a creek boat and that?
Well, I don't know what a creek boat is.
And I don't know what you're in.
So I'm in a
Pull it up.
normal
You got a
15-foot
picture of it.
kayak that has a coaming, so you
so
sit
it locks
inside.
you in, right?
Yeah, locks you. Well, no, just a coaming, and then you have a skirt that puts over to seal it in so the water can
The
get
water
inside.
is okay.
And then, and so you could do rolls and everything. I mean, I do all kinds of weird stuff with my kayak. I'd be paddling really fast, and I put the paddle behind my head and lean out like this and do a big lean into it. So I
Like
can
a
go-
wide
We should
turn
go
or like a
kayaking
cut it?
together, Randy.
Yeah, we'd have a blast.
We would.
I do too.
I have to go buy
but me
one
and you,
now.
but,
I guess you
but
do.
me and you have fishing kayaks.
You're a loser till you do.
I'm a loser.
Yeah, no, but I mean, I'd be able to keep up with my pedal kayak. You know what I mean?
Pedal kayak. Okay, he's a loser until he gets
He's-
something other than a pedal kayak.
Yeah.
Fuck off. I love my pedal kayak. And I'm not doing much. I'm just going out fishing. I'm not like going. I can't do what you guys can do. So I had to look for something that wasn't going to bring
Well,
up my heart
used-
rate all crazy.
I used to not be able to do what I can do now too.
Yeah, but I need to think of my ticker when I'm out there. Like
Hey,
I can,
just
I can,
relax.
I do, and so we rented over here at Pogie's. We rented, so me and my brother and friend, we rented some kayaks, and we went around. I was like, oh, I missed this. This is so fun. And so I was looking at my heart rate to see if I could do it, and we went all around the place. And they're like, my brother. Oh, I'm not going to tell that story because he needs to be on the podcast. It's very funny. But anyway, and I was fine. My heart rate was fine. Everything was good. But then if you get a pedal kayak, it's even easier because, it's less exertion on your heart. So why the hell wouldn't I do that? So I do that. I have a paddle too. I have it locked away right here. And I'll do that if I'm in more than a foot of water. If I'm not, I'll bring up my prop, take my rudder in, and I'll just do it like a regular kayak. But that's what's cool about it, man. And I built a box on the back. It's got 6 rod holders on it. I suck at fishing. I don't actually go fishing. I go casting because I like casting. It doesn't matter. I can be a bad fisherman. I don't care. It's still fun. I also suck at hunting. I call it aiming. I go out aiming. I don't go hunting. But still very, very fun. But it's very fun. I go casting. It's very fun.
I've never been
And dude,
hunting
I'll
in
go
my
out.
life.
Look, I'll go out from Hammocks Beach, and it's so beautiful when you go to the right in the Queens Creek. There's these little offsets that take you into these little creeks
I'm
and
gonna
stuff.
have to go buy a kayak.
And then I have my coffee. I've got my sunglasses my my Meta Ray-Bans.
Ooh,
yeah,
I
that
love
have
it.
my. I
Yeah.
listen to my podcast. I got my coffee. I'll set a couple lines out, put them in the thing. and just sit there.
That'd be gorgeous to go
Light up a cigar. I haven't done that yet. Light up a cigar while I'm out there.
Watch the sunrise.
But in the summertime,
dude.
don't you get
Before
hot
what?
and tired? I mean, get hot.
In the summertime, yes, that's why I haven't gone out. Now it's getting to the point
When
where
you sit inside kayak with the combing
No,
covered up,
now it's the
you
time
can
to go
just
out.
Lean and you could splash your head under the water and then splash back.
yeah,
up.
true. I mean, you can splash yourself with water even if
it's
you're on
not-
a sit on
it's not
top.
It's not the same.
No, it's not the same, but I have a ton of gear on, so I don't want to flip it around.
Yeah, I just roll.
All right.
Okay, so
Go ahead,
I
yeah.
have the poem.
Oh, she has the poem.
I found the transcript because you can't find it anywhere else. But he did tell it on the Joe Rogan show the other day.
Ooh, great
And,
podcast. Shout out to Joe Rogan.
Shout out to Joe Rogan.
Yeah.
Joe Rogan, we're just a small fry, but we like you, and please help us out some
In
way.
case you're listening.
Okay, because Joe Rogan's sitting around trying to find the next podcast.
I know
to
you
watch.
smoke cigars. We have.
We
some
also
cigars.
smoke cigars and would love. We will come to you and we'll bring you George's cigars. That's how good they are,
We'll pull up a
and we'll
seat
be
for
on
you,
there.
Joe.
But we'd like to be on there with Theo Vaughn because he's awesome.
Oh my God, that guy.
Bobby Lee is funny. Like I have a lot of people that are regular. Go ahead, go ahead.
Okay. So
If you let me talk, I'll just talk.
I don't know if we have a choice. Okay.
There's always a choice. Yeah, I do it every time.
Party
Every
foul.
show, I do it every time.
Hot ashes on the mic.
Hot ashes on the hot mic.
Okay.
Ooh, I like that.
So this is told way better by Matthew McConaughey, of course.
Just do his voice while you do it.
When extra credits include.
Maybe just do it regular. Maybe just do it regular.
Okay,
That's
so
not
again,
hot.
Matthew McConaughey,
good.
it's called Tips Included. When extra credits included, credit doesn't get its due. When more gives us less, the exchange rate's gone askew. When amnesty is offered going into the crime, we're more bound to commit it because there is no fine. We start playing to tie instead of going for the win when participation's the trophy for every cow in the pen. If I stay on the porch because you picked up the slack, when you look over your shoulder, I can't have your back. If there is no curfew, we'll stay out all night. No tab at our bar, we get drunk and start a fight. All these long lenses got us losing our sight. You keep lifting it for me, I'm gonna lose all my might when a 4-star duty suits a 6-star race. We take our hand off the wheel, rely on fate. Eating all we can at the all we can eat buffet gives us a 3.8 education and a 4.2 GPA. We steal from ourselves and get away with the scam. What's the measure of merit with less give a damn? These unlimited options, they sure got me confused. While all the conveniences keep me properly listed in this red light district with the something of inflation, the ROI's math doesn't pay for the vacation. So let's just admit it, this extra credit's quite a fluffer, because when the tip's included, the service will suffer.
That's deep.
Yeah, that's
wow.
pretty good.
That's
There's so much to pick apart, though. There's so many, like every little line has
Yeah.
its own little thing.
Yeah.
So that's pretty good.
But it's all based on participation trophies, and
I saw that.
Yeah, and if the participation trophy is included, then and it's the same size for the loser as it is for first place, then what are you even working for?
That's deep. That's deep.
Do you tip when you pick up your pick to go order?
absolutely not.
What did they do extra?
I do much less.
You're tipping.
but
Wow.
when I
Why
when
do we
I was
tip?
when I was a server.
Why?
Hang on a
Ooh,
second.
that's
When I was a server, and this was at a Ruby Tuesdays,
hell yeah.
and like we didn't.
Goodbye, Ruby Tuesday. Sorry.
Yeah, they're all going bankrupt.
Yeah, everybody does. That's the way of the world, man. Everybody goes bankrupt.
No, but
and
so
everybody poops.
we didn't have a to-go person, and the amount of like you still have to step away from your people. You still have to get the bag all together, make sure everything's right, put it in the bag, make sure that you're not going all the way home and realizing that your meal is incorrect, and get your silverware, the napkins and all the sauces and whatever, and then you come back out, and then you have to take the time to ring in the credit card and everything. Again, this was not like through, hey, I've already paid on the app type thing, but not having a person to actually put it together, like that was their job specifically, Whoa.
Yeah, they're Meta Ray-Bans.
Yeah, I know.
You're
I
going to
can-
hear some stuff.
Oh, the battery's 100%.
Sorry.
Who should I call?
Ghostbusters.
Ghostbusters.
Everybody knows that.
I thought he was going to say calling Ghostbusters. But yeah, so there is time taken away from your guests. There's time put into making sure that your order is still right. But that's just like,
Don't worry about it.
I
It's
can't.
just, I
I
could
don't know
turn
who
all
Jeff
that
Baker
up.
is.
He's my buddy.
Well, you got a message from him.
I know. I heard it. It's way loud. That's why.
But yeah, so there is still
I'm
time
gonna put
taken
them on
away.
then,
So
'cause
I'll
it's
do like
right over here, too.
I'll do $1, $2, $3, but like not nothing. But there's time when it's like, okay, if I'm at a coffee shop, you're just gonna yell my name.
Yeah.
I unfortunately do still tip.
Or if
because
you're
I
at
do-
Subway,
but
hold on. If you're at Subway.
I believe in tip karma and financial karma, and if you any karma, if you give, you get back.
First, I'm one of
Sure.
the best tippers there is. I tip very, very. Ask my kids. I
One
tip.
of
I
25.
overly tip.
Have you ever seen
25%.
George tip?
George is the best tipper. But I overly tip.
Yeah.
But even when it's like bad, it's like, oh god, it's bad.
You don't wanna
And if I
risk
tip-
it.
No. It's not that. I just always tip. I've always tipped. I feel like when there's young kids at their first job, whatever, you want to help them out and
Exactly.
stuff like that. But when I go to Subway,
But then I think the best thing you can do along with the tip is just explain what could have been better so that they can learn from it. But it'd be like not
but
a
you don't
dick
want to
about
be.
it.
You know people are not doing
you're-
that.
Yeah,
They're
they're
not
not listening to you. If they're not listening to their manager, they're
If
not
they're
listening
mad,
to you.
they're already mad.
Then put it on the thing and just give them 15% and be like, I just wish it would have been like
what
that.
I'm saying is, so let's
Just
say
don't be a dick.
I keep
It could
bringing
be
up
terrible,
Subway.
and I'm dropping 15%.
So I'll go to
It could be
Subway up at the
terrible.
gas station sometimes, right? And I'll order just a 6-inch something or other, right?
Yeah.
And I'm going through the line. They're acting like it's coming out of their paycheck if they put too much lettuce on or something like that, right? I'm
Exactly.
like,
Maybe it
can
is.
I get a little bit more pickles? Kind of like, really, dude? I mean, I don't need a lot, but like when it's just nothing, it's like, come on, man.
You get the 3 pickles.
Can I get some pickles on that? They put 2
like
on
they
there.
take 3 spinach leaves to cover the whole thing. I'm like, can you just
Exactly.
put some more on, bro? Like, I know it's gross, but like, just put it on. I need.
It is kind of crucial when it's like every ingredient. You're like, yo,
yeah,
more.
everyone. So you get
More.
down to the end,
More.
and they don't look at you. They don't say a word to you. There's no customer service whatsoever. And I know a little bit about the subject. There's no customer service whatsoever. And then they pull it up. Oh, it's going to ask you a question. I know the question it's going to ask. No fucking tip. Why would I tip you that you didn't even look at me, like you didn't say one word to me? You just.
That's why the tip shouldn't be included.
It should not be
Hence
included.
the point of the poem.
But it also shouldn't be in a job where you're just going like
Where you're going to be
there
doing
can
this
be a
anyway.
machine. There's going to be a machine very soon doing exactly what you're doing.
Well,
So
they
you
already
should be doing it well and talking to the customer and engaging the customer and proving
people do.
proving why.
Some people don't.
Some people do.
But-
But prove why
but
we don't
some
need to
people-
replace you with a kiosk.
Well, some people, why they do give bad service is because the tips included.
No,
and
they
that's
give
the
bad
problem.
service because
Oh,
they've
they
never
tip.
learned how to
So-
give good service.
No, because when tipping culture started,
Forget tipping culture. If I didn't get tipped ever, that does not give me the right to do my job in a poor way. I should be fired.
oh, you've been in the military. I've been in actual customer service.
I also have a doctorate in business.
That does not mean that you're getting
I've
tipped
studied
for
the
anything.
subject way more than you have. I
I have
guarantee.
lived it. I have lived
So
it.
have I. You think I didn't work anywhere but
and-
the military?
Yeah.
And I
Yes.
give.
I like this.
And I give great service.
love it.
Good.
And when I don't get great service, I will tip 15%.
I still tip. I didn't
tip-
say I don't tip.
tip
I
for
still
effort.
tip.
I tip for effort. There was this chick, this bartender at this festival, and she just had the sourest face, had no helpful thing to say,
Right.
and I'm like, I never hit zero.
Yes,
because
that's
if
my
you
point.
are going to, but
0 is like you absolutely
But
failed, and I
that's
hate
my
you at
point.
the same time.
You're not doing anything to get a tip. Why would I tip you?
Well, that's
You're not
why you
even
shouldn't.
trying
Exactly.
to do anything.
That's why
You are
tips shouldn't
doing
be
That's
included.
what my point was.
We're saying the same thing. But the tip,
You came at me
Like
aggressively.
you're gonna make my sub anyway.
You were aggressive. About
Exactly.
It.
you don't.
It's okay. You're an aggressive person. It's fine. We already know.
You are
don't-
doing your
You're
job.
somebody who just talks, and the only way to get you
Oh,
to
shit.
maybe stop
Ooh, I
Oh
love it.
shit! Here
is
she
to talk
goes.
over you.
Ooh,
Damn,
She has met my family.
damn.
She has met my family.
No, I have met so many people like you.
Damn.
You hear what she said about you, Randy?
It had
Damn,
nothing
dude.
to do with Randy. Randy's doing great. I want to go kayaking with him.
I know, because you guys are the inside kayak types.
And they're gonna be like, "Damn, this dude Lee does not tip."
We're the outside. I do tip. I finished
He's
saying.
one of the best tippers.
Well, you brought up George, and he is better than everybody. But no, I do tip, and that my point was that when it's absolutely terrible, why am I going to tip you if you didn't do anything?
shouldn't.
That's what my point was the
That's
whole
why
time.
the tip should not be.
Yeah, you were
included.
ready to shit on me like I don't tip. I tip very well.
But how is it not? How can we not make it included? Cash or is
No.
it
No,
It-
you simply
it
hit
should-
zero because
no.
it shouldn't be included.
It should be tipped. You should tip percentagely off of the amount of effort and like positive service that they're giving you. But if you're just somebody who writes 20% all the time, then people who suck think that they're validated.
The next job
in
they go
every
to
way
is
that
The
like
other
you
can.
gotta
difference-
expect it.
Can I raise another difference?
Yeah.
The other difference is when we're talking about the service industry, service staff, waitresses and waiters,
Bartenders.
who only
Been
make
there.
$2 to $4 an hour.
It comes down to the
all-
corporation.
yeah, their work. No, yeah, right. But what I'm saying is those people are working for tips basically.
Yeah.
Subway, who's getting minimum wage or whatever they're getting, is not working for tips. That's why they don't provide any kind of service.
I wish
And
that
I'm
they
not
would-
trying to pick on Subway. I'm just using a Subway example because I go through the line. I'm like, what? Can you look at me in the face? Like, can you say good morning, good afternoon, anything? Like, just acknowledge I'm standing here. Besides, like putting too few shreds of lettuce.
Okay,
on
so
my
like
sandwich.
you could take it to this way. It's like, say you go into your favorite bar. I mean, if you go into bars or not, it doesn't matter. What about when you go into your favorite bar and the person that's working behind the bar knows, okay, you drink natural light or you drink pernicious,
And I
when
tip-
you're
I
walking
tip
in,
so well at my
and when
favorite bar.
and when you're walking in,
and they hand it to you already?
it's already ready because they
My
know
favorite
you.
bar does that for me every time. My
And
favorite
so
bar
does that rate
is
it-
I
does that
tip-
rate?
I've tipped $100
Exactly.
one night, dude.
It
I
rates.
tip that bar because I love every single one of them. They all take. It doesn't matter what, because we're normally doing a show up there. So like, if I get this much of a break and everybody else has all day and night to
They're
stand
like,
in
"Come
line,
up."
I don't get time to stand in line. But I'll make eyes with one of the bartenders, and they'll already have it for me, and I tip the shit out of them. And they already don't, they already give us a good break on our drinks at this
And
place.
it's not a courtesy because you're the band. It's because you've already done the footwork.
But
and-
we do get the courtesy too.
Well,
but
sure,
like, we
but-
don't pay as much when we're playing, so it's like I'm
So
gonna
but
tip
you've
even
been-
better because
You've been somewhere where they're gonna do that for you even when you're not
well, I'm
playing,
gonna tip
right?
even better because I'm gonna take care of the place that takes care of us. They take care of us. I'm gonna take care of them, and we always do. Every one of us, we tip very well because they are. Whether I'm up there on a band night or not, that fan is gonna create all kinds of noise in here. Like that's what it's doing right now.
I have
You
so
should
much-
see what my
Did
legs
you just turn it on?
You should see what my legs are doing to this chair.
Okay.
My back is back sweat.
Yeah, it's hot.
I felt sorry for Randy when he sat down. I was like, "You're gonna sit in water."
It is. I don't know why.
Oh, it's so loud.
It's
is.
fun.
You hear it?
Oh, we still got plenty of time.
But you hear it though.
I hear it, but
It's
I don't
super
give a
loud.
damn.
No, I think I'm good.
No, that's
No,
me.
I am not. Oh, is that what you were asking? What were you asking?
He's asking if he should turn the damn fan off.
Fan off.
Well,
No.
Solange is dying.
I'm dying.
We don't want Solange to die.
Dying for more touchdowns.
But that's why the tip can't be included. It should be based off of the service
Absolutely.
You're
That's
only
why you
sweating
should
because
not.
Lee pissed you
so
off.
you see how we came to the same agreement
Yeah, it
anyway?
has nothing to do with the
Yeah, but I
giant
was
ball
saying the
of
same
fire
thing.
and
You
stuff.
thought I was saying something different. You thought I was like not tipping for somebody. I wouldn't not tip.
All
My
right,
point was
we'll
that.
run it back.
Yeah, we can run it
I
back.
I mean,
yeah, go
this
watch
is all
it again.
on record,
go watch
bro.
it again.
This is on record,
And then
bro.
I'll
This is
expect my
recorded.
full apology on the next episode.
If it's warranted.
Me and Tyler had
Thank
a
you,
whole
sir.
side
I'll tip
convo
you
about
with
this
it.
shit
Thank you,
already.
sir. No, but I mean, again, in this culture, we tip. But what happens? What do you think when we go to Japan or a place like that where they say we shouldn't be tipping? It's so loud. You can crop this out, right? The loud background.
I mean, I can't crop it out.
See how every time we talk, it's like,
I mean, worse things have happened than this. Let's be real.
I don't hear it.
yeah.
I can.
You don't hear it
It's
because
gotta
you're
be.
on a
I mean,
thing.
it's there, but it's like
Well, it's
our
'cause
voices
Solan-
are reigning
Yeah,
supreme.
put it right on Solange.
No.
Nah, it's the same thing.
same
Just keep
thing.
it oscillating.
It's really not going to fuck up the
Gotta
integrity
keep
of
it
it.
also
We
lit.
I. It'll be fun
Right,
because
right.
we're going longer, bro. We're going 2 hours now.
Well, we got to like.
What are we at now? We're
No.
at, like,
Wow, we're good, man. We got
We
like
about
20
about
minutes.
140.
We got 20 minutes, bro. We got 20 minutes. All right, so there was something. Okay, that reminds me of a story I saw on the news. Did you ever see like So I watch a lot of reality. Like I get these clips on TikTok and stuff.
Down Below. I'm sorry, that's my favorite reality show. Continue.
What is that?
Down below.
It's about the people that work on cruise ships, and they're like this.
Below deck.
Below deck.
Down below
I
deck.
said down below.
My
Below
mom-
deck.
That's the only one I watch.
My mom watches
That
that.
shit's actually awesome,
the
though.
only
Yeah,
one.
It
dude,
is
my
hilarious.
mom watches
Yo,
that.
shout out to Captain Sandy. I'm sorry, I love
Yeah,
you.
Captain Sandy's
She
fun.
got obsessed. My mom got obsessed with that
Captain
show.
Sandy is the bomb.
Yeah.
But I saw some kind of, I don't know if it was a fast clip or something, but it was like a meme or something. Like some chick had like gone like 6 or 7 months not knowing she was pregnant, and then like had a kid or something.
Wow. I could
That
see.
happened at Burning Man this year.
Had Burning Man.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I could
That's
She
that-
had no idea she
It
was
seems
pregnant,
like
and
that what happened though.
They were
I
in
did
line.
hear that somebody like gave
Baby
birth.
Aurora.
Baby Aurora.
Baby Aurora.
So what happened?
I could
Like,
see where that would happen though.
What do you
At
mean?
Burning Man.
Well, first,
No.
Why would it?
What-
It doesn't happen
I
at
don't-
Burning
no,
Man
no,
unless
no,
you go
no,
there
no,
not
no,
knowing
no.
you're pregnant.
Oh, like the baby is born.
What do they
at
call
Burning
that?
Man?
What do they call it when you don't?
Phantom pregnancy.
Phantom.
Oh shit.
Like when you don't
You
know.
don't know you're
How do you
pregnant.
not know?
Some women have.
But then the thing,
I don't want to say it out loud because it's like super mean, but
No.
And I'm not a
because
woman.
I have a very close friend, and this happened to her. And she found out she was 7 months pregnant.
Point it right at your mouth.
She found out she was 7 months pregnant.
there it
you
is.
like
Get
Oh,
out of
I hear
town.
it. Yeah.
How do you find out you're
Actually,
7 months pregnant?
when I was doing
point it at
stand-up-
your mouth.
When I was
Was
You're
she
doing
not
the
stand-up,
side right there.
was she not concerned?
She had no idea.
So
She
was
had no idea until she was 7 months pregnant, and then
So she was like, "Fuck my period. I don't even think about that anymore." or-
no. I mean, if we want to get graphic on the period, it's like she always had a heavy flow.
Okay.
I
That
don't
will
know.
happen.
I don't know about the wide set, but
We don't need to know that.
That's
either.
the
Anyway.
the limit does not exist. Continue.
Yes.
yeah, that. No, that's from Bridesmaids.
Oh, shit.
No,
Mean
no,
Girls,
Mean
actually.
Girls, Mean Girls.
Ooh, you got it.
You brought
Okay.
it back in.
Actually,
Yeah.
October 3rd was 2 days ago.
Yeah, yeah. Ask me what day it is.
He asked me what day it is.
I
on October
remember.
3rd. It's October
I
3rd.
told him.
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
Burning
meme.
Man.
Anyway, come
Burning
on. I
Man,
want to hear
Burning
the
Man,
story. I
Burning
want to
Man.
hear the story.
Burning Man.
Okay. Well, the best way I can tell the story is in the version of.
Interpretive dance.
No, I used to do stand up, and I had a joke about this.
Oh, snap.
Yeah.
We were going to bring up your stand up. You have a joke about
Oh,
the
good. What a
pregnancy
segue.
thing?
Yeah, about her pregnancy, about her just finding out she was 7
Baby
months
Aurora?
pregnant.
Okay, let's hear this.
No, that's a different person.
All right.
Okay, it was my friend Sasha. She found out she was 7 months pregnant, and when I first got the call, and then we'll talk more about the actual pregnancy after. But when I first got the call, I was like, "There's no way," and she's like, "Yeah," and I was like, "Hang on, I'll be right back."
7 months.
And I
That's
went
hefty.
and then I went and threw myself down a flight of stairs, and I came back and I said, "Okay, just in case."
Holy shit.
Oh, Jesus.
I'm done.
That's not good.
So let's,
Crazy, bro.
So let's fast
Wow.
forward.
That's
Just in case.
crazy.
Just in case.
So-
That's crazy,
So
bro.
we're fast forwarding to the day.
Get the green one.
We're fast forwarding to the day that she actually goes into labor, and this is a month and a half later, so she's at 8.5 months now. And she's like, her mom texts me, and she's like, "Okay, she just went in," and I was like, "Okay," and then she goes, "She's 4 centimeters dilated," and I was like, "All right, sweet." And then about a couple hours later, she's like, "Okay, she's 5 centimeters dilated." I was like, "Right on," and I was like, "I have no idea how dilated you're supposed to be." So
You're just cheering it on. We're just
Like
cheering
2
it on.
hours, 1 inch.
so I-
How long do I have to sleep?
so
Getting
I-
more dilated.
So I went and Googled what the dilation, and when she were about to give birth, and apparently it's 10 centimeters dilated.
Yeah, I was going to let you finish. I didn't want to say it. Cause
Yeah, thank you. This is my joke.
I know. That's why I'm
Okay.
letting you do it.
So, yeah, so I looked it up, and it says 10 centimeters dilated, and then it gave a visual reference of a bagel.
Oh.
And I was like, Jesus Christ. The
Ew.
closest my vagina is to being the size of a bagel is if both Einstein brothers are inside of me at the same time.
Oh, God.
Yo, what is going on?
Both Einstein brothers?
Yeah, Einstein brother bagel.
Einstein, yeah.
Yeah.
That's a great reference.
But that's as close as I can get. Like, I can't imagine my vagina being at 10 centimeters dilated unless that was the case. You see, you get the joke.
Yeah, I
Okay.
do get it. And
Okay.
you already made sure that you weren't going to be that dilated by throwing yourself down the flight of stairs. So that was funny too.
Yeah,
that was funny.
Just in case.
That was funny as shit.
Fail catch. And and so when I told her that that was my joke to end my stand-up set, I was like, your opener is my closer.
Thanks for being a good friend.
That is awesome. That's phenomenal.
I care about you.
That is good. That is good. So you were, how long were you a stand-up comedian? How long did you try it out? Or I mean, you did
3
it for a while.
months.
You were like, but you did it though. Like you
3
went and
months,
did it.
5 nights a week in DC area.
And your
Oh,
favorite
so you were like
type-
rocking a little circuit in DC, like.
Yeah, after my first set, because I was always that person that was like,
Were you addicted to it when you did it? Like, yo, you're like, this is awesome.
Well, I've always been that person that's like, oh, I've always wanted to do that. I've always wanted to do
Yeah.
that. And I don't want to be the person who just keeps saying, I've always wanted to do that. I just wanted to do it.
Just do
Yeah,
it.
but a
And-
lot of people just want to do that.
I
Like
know.
I've always wanted to try it, but
Yeah.
just won't.
I know, but so many people have, and I was like,
Yeah.
no, I have to do it. And my friend had told me, he's like, yeah, just got a 3-minute bit, and you can go to any open mic. And so I went when he was going, and then after my first set, the guys that are in that regular circuit of open mics around the area were like, just took me under their wing, and I just started going with them. 5 nights a week was what I was doing with them, and then at some point I did get invited to like
On a card,
not
like
an
on a
open mic.
show.
Yeah.
Like you're opening for people.
Well, no.
I was gonna
it's
ask, when does
Well,
the
but
money
like on a
come when
card,
you get
but on a
invited to
card.
that?
So much later.
Oh.
So much later. Like, there was no cover at that show. Maybe there was. No, I don't think there was a cover at that show. But then when I moved out of the area, I was still close. I was like an hour from DC, but I had started a new job, met a wonderful group of humans in Maryland, and then my life just was very focused there. And then he kept inviting me to shows, but after that, I was backpacking through Central America when he's asking me, and I was like, my life has changed entirely.
Was stand up
And,
on
like,
your
my
mind still
life
though?
is
Were you still
brilliant.
thinking like, yo, do I want to do comedy when I get back, or?
Well, I like anytime that I come up with like a funny idea of something, I'll put a note in my phone just in case I ever wanted to
I could
pull it back
expound on
out.
this.
But
I do that too, even
Yeah.
though I don't have a routine. I'm like, talk about this. This will be very funny.
that's
And I'm like, I'm not going to do anything
like
with this.
two
Why did I
people-
write that down?
you're
Bro.
like, yeah, we'll bring it to your podcast.
Two peanuts
should.
walked into a
I
bar.
have.
One was assaulted.
Oh man,
The other was a nut.
man.
Didn't.
But
Oh, we have a button like that.
yeah, no, it's a lot of work though. You like
That's my
You
bit.
try it on.
So you wrote your stuff. You kept notes. Did you
Yeah.
ever go up and just do it with no notes, no nothing? You're just gonna rip and see what
I
happens.
wanted to, but they said that's not like other comics don't like when you do that, and so I didn't. But now that's all you see is crowd work, and
Yeah.
That's
but then again, if you actually go to a Matt Rife show, apparently most of it is still comedy,
All-
like stand up, and then he'll do a little.
Yeah,
bit
he'll
of
do a
crowd
little
work.
bit, and that's what
bits.
makes it
It's
onto
like
the,
actual
Yeah,
bits.
but the crowd
Yeah.
work is what brings people to his shows.
Well, that's what how
And
he
that's
kind of like
genius.
broke into it. Do
well,
you have
no,
a
he was on Wild 'N Out.
right? I know. Remember when he had those gangly
Wildin'
teeth and stuff,
out.
and it looked much different. Who do you consider, like, who's your favorite comedian? Maybe 2, 3 comedians that are your favorite right now or all time. It doesn't matter when.
Mitch Hedberg,
Love Mitch Hedberg.
Cat Williams.
Love Cat Williams.
cat.
I do love Louis C.K. I think he's
Love Louis
hilarious.
C.K.
Yeah.
He's goated.
I'm a Norm Macdonald guy. I love Norm Macdonald.
20.
Dude, Daniel Taj is very funny.
Dang.
Tosh.
Holy
Daniel Taj
shit,
is
he's
very,
pretty
very,
good,
very
dude.
funny. And also
Loved his
Anthony
show.
Jeselnik is hilarious. But you can't go wrong with Shane Gillis.
Oh, so-
Theo Vaughn,
yeah, but that's not
Tom
really.
Segura. Come on.
Is Theo Vaughn actually a comedian?
He
Or
is
does
so
just rip?
freaking. No, he does comedy specials and stuff. He just
he does comedy, but he's
you
just
cannot.
natural. Just
Is natural. You can't tell where the
one-liners.
end of his
Just
whatever he
super
starts a
off the wall.
sentence,
Just-
it's going to end up somewhere
You
in
don't
the
know where
other
it was
like
going.
photosynthesis. You didn't know where that was going to end. You know what I mean? Like he just talks. He's like, yeah, man. I was thinking about, and he'll just go off on a tangent and be like, What?
We had
It's
this guy back in
hilarious.
my hometown that lived in a ditch, and it's
Yeah.
like, bro, that's
And
how you're
here
starting
we,
it out.
Here we go. Here we go. Here comes a story from
I
Theo.
did like the era of Dave Chappelle, the "Killing Me Softly" era. The
Dave Chappelle.
HBO
is
Dave
very
Chappelle
funny,
was
very
like
funny.
freaking awesome.
So is that your guy?
He's in top 3 because we talked us three
Love
talked
Dave
about it
Chappelle.
off the camera, like who's
Yeah.
top 3 for real, and I couldn't think of it at the time, but Dave Chappelle, "Killing Me Softly," that era was like crazy. Like, yo, sorry officer, I didn't know I couldn't do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, Dave Chappelle, when he had that little breakdown or whatever and left, came back, it was still funny when he came back. Like
Well, he turned down Netflix for like
Yeah, yeah.
14 million.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. And then he came back
He was
and
like, "Yeah, I'm
was
not
still
doing that."
funny though. Like, I don't like when he does.
Then he
his-
made a bold political statement.
I
And
know. I don't like where he goes super race with it. Like it's like God.
Well,
is
he
that
went
all
there.
we can
He
make
went
fun of
there.
his
He-
race. You have nothing
Yeah,
besides
he
race
went
to
there.
talk about. But I love Dave Chappelle. I fucking
When
love
he was like,
Dave
"Stop
Chappelle.
bullying my people." All right, I'm done.
Okay, so Dave Chappelle. Who else?
Dave Chappelle,
Bert
comedian wise.
Bert Kirshner.
Bert Kirshner and Tom Segura have the Two Bears,
Yeah,
One
Two
Cave.
Bears, yep.
But hold on, we're on him. We'll get to you in a second.
Dave Chappelle, I could rock with Cat Williams because I
Yeah,
can
Cat
rock
Williams.
the Pimp Chronicles Volume 2. Like,
Whose
word
goddamn
for
white
word.
baby is that?
I
That's
can,
not my baby.
I can literally verse.
Caucus.
I can
of
recite
lands of
Pimp
Caucasus.
Chronicles word for word in the head from
Came out
front
with a
to
credit
back.
score of 730.
That ain't no bought it at the mall, Tiger. Dude, I love
We
Cat
call that
Williams.
shit diff.
Yeah, dude, Cat
Bro.
Williams.
Well, why is
fucking
it sparkling?
kills me.
Why is it sparkling? He's like, you know, you high as hell whenever you just
I
sit
gotta
on the
change
stove
mine,
looking at the
dude, 'cause
fridge.
Cat
and it's
Williams-
like, I know
Cat
shit
Williams is
ain't in
actually
that
up there.
motherfucker.
He's up there.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
up there.
Cat
I should change mine. Cat Williams is up there. We watched.
I'm only calling you bitches because I don't know your names individually.
Look at that big old fat bitch. Got juicy written right across her ass, and it's a tiger. It's like, yeah, it's great. All right, that's 2.
Oh man, I gotta think really, but like I won't take too long. Comedians off top.
Yeah, just like comedians. It could be Robin Williams. It could be.
I'm gonna go like
Yeah.
super throwback, like essential era of comedy. This is like an homage to my dad, bro. Don Rickles, like 'cause
Rickles.
they were doing
Yeah,
they were doing Kill Tony
Yeah,
before Kill
before
Tony
Kill Tony.
ever existed.
Right. He was the original insult
It's like
comic.
like literally on a panel, like
Yeah.
70s, 60s, like literally ripping people, but in a nice 60s
Right.
way.
Rickles is funny
Don
dude.
Rickles.
He was in that movie I brought up on the show one time, Dirty Work with Norm Macdonald. And Rickles is the movie. Remember I told you about the movie they played?
Yes.
Well, he was the movie, like he was the manager of the place and he was a dickhead. He
My
was like,
dad's gonna be
hey,
hyped that I
fatso,
just shouted out."
fatso. Look at you, Tubby. You can't even blah, blah, blah. And he's like making fun of this guy. And he's like, we got to get back
Well,
at
you
this
can't
guy.
go away from freaking Dangerfield, bro. The freaking gets no
I
respect.
get no respect.
He's like, yo, honey, I won the lottery. Oh my God, pack your. He's
Hey,
like,
how would you
"Honey, I
like to
wanna,
make $14 the hard way?
Honey, we won the lottery. Pack your bags. Okay, I will, honey. Where are we going? I don't know, but you got to move the hell out.
Yeah, Rodney. Like we're talking classic comedy, like Rodney Dangerfield, and that's before his time. Like he's
Red Fox.
Leslie Nielsen too. Before his time, he'd bring a fart machine on every little thing he did, and he would like do this fart, like little fart thing.
Well, everyone laughs at farts.
I know, but it's hilarious. This old man you'd never think was funny, Leslie Nielsen. Like if you looked at him, you would never think he's a comedic actor. But he was in Airplane, he was in Naked Gun, he was in all these things, Police Squad, which is essentially Naked Gun.
He's that super short.
No,
old
he's the
man,
gray-haired
He's the
guy
gray-haired
from
tall guy.
Naked Gun. The first Naked Gun, the original. Now they have Liam Neeson.
Never seen
Look,
it.
I watched that movie for 15 minutes the other day.
Is that with Pamela Anderson?
no.
I didn't.
Saints.
I didn't chuckle one time, dude. There
Oh,
was not
no.
one like little chuckle or laugh. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna
They
try to
ruined it.
watch it, but I just can't. Like Leslie Nielsen's the OG, bro. And all they
Damn,
do
I'm over here
nowadays.
thinking about comedy.
Yeah, but all they do nowadays is they bring these movies, they remake
They
these
remake-
movies, and they try to do all the same jokes. And what that does is you don't have the same people watching that show or that movie as you did when we were young kids. So it's not the same.
Happy Gilmore 2.
2 was terrible.
I couldn't get into
Terrible.
it. I
Yeah.
fell asleep 4 times.
Yeah, they said all the same jokes.
Yeah.
But it was
And-
still,
and-
it was
and look,
still
they're funny
and it was
people,
It
dude.
was an
Yeah.
honor to Gilmore 1.
That's all it was
right.
the ode
And
to
it
it, the
showed-
first one.
Right,
It was
and
an
it showed
ode to the
everybody.
first one.
Right, and it showed everybody, and it was cool.
So as
and
far as-
John Daly was in it, but
Everyone
they
but
did
Bob
not
Barker.
do what they could have done.
No,
and they're like,
absolutely.
oh, well, you guys are just sitting there not doing it. Well, yeah, but like you made it rich and then dialed it in the rest of your life. Like every freaking movie you make now, Jack and Jill is stupid. It's terrible. The guy's funny,
For comedy, bro, I think like
this might not be a.
I think like literally for
popular
comedy,
opinion.
like when you're like saying who's funny,
I don't
like
give a
who's my
shit.
favorite comic. I have the people that are like goated and legendary, like they
Yeah.
can be up there, like that's fine. But there are so many people out there that are like
Richard Pryor.
Well, yeah, I'm like beyond the goats.
Yeah,
there
okay,
are so
okay.
many
Oh,
mid-tier
yeah,
level
right,
people
right,
that
right.
are just funny that I
Jeff
don't even
Dye.
know their names.
Jeff
I've
Dye.
just seen videos of them doing bits, and it's like, bro, that is
Dude,
money.
Jeff
That's
Dye is
money.
pretty funny. He's one of those guys. He's an up and comer.
Who's the dude that does the puppets?
Jeff Dunham.
Jeff
Jeff
Dunham.
Dunham.
He's funny, dude.
He's very funny.
He's funny.
The blue
Very
collar.
funny.
No, he's not part of.
No,
Blue
no,
Collar.
that's Jeff Foxworthy.
Yeah.
Ventriloquist, not puppets.
Ventriloquist.
So no, but
Compliments, Randy.
You might be a redneck
All right.
if.
your favorite three.
Robin Williams. I don't know if
Snap.
Chris Farley. I don't know if he was really a comic, but he's
Just
he's
a comedic
legendary.
person. Just no
He's
matter
just
what
funny.
situation.
He's just
yeah,
funny.
He's just funny. He just comes the one like Theo Von, just the one-liners,
Yes.
and it just carries.
And it had
you
to
know?
have been improv. It's like, bro, we didn't even have that for you to say. It's
Exactly.
like you just ripped that off.
And then Cat Williams. I love
Yeah,
me
Cat
some
Williams.
Cat Williams. He's just,
You got us on the bandwagon of
goated,
Cat
bro.
Williams.
Cat
Yeah.
Williams.
You can't discount him though. You
You
can't.
cannot. He's so funny. Whose goddamn white baby is that? I can't get over
I
that.
can't.
That's my favorite
That's the
skit of that.
funniest scene
Now
ever.
that one I could see, but this one.
Just because you name him Darren doesn't mean it is a Darren.
You hit this
I've been
shit
in here
twice. You
10
can't
years.
hear shit.
I've been in here 10 years.
Yes.
That don't make no sense.
16 consecutive years. You know what the fuck that means? One after
Oh,
motherfucking
God.
another.
Oh, it was on a show or something, right? Whatever
Yeah,
that was
yeah.
on. Oh my God. But his comment, like his stand up, he did a special, and he does this thing where he's talking about a tiger. People go to the zoo, and they're like looking at the tiger, and they're like all taunting him and everything. This ain't no bought it at the mall tiger. You know what I'm saying? It's a real ass tiger. It's a fucking. So the tiger, he's talking from the tigers. He's like, look at that girl, man. She fat. Her fat ass says juicy right across it, man. You know what I'm saying? Like that is. And then he goes, all right, hold on. Don't do it yet. Don't do it yet. Are they fucking around? Because somebody jumped into the enclosure. Are they about to test a motherfucker? So like, all right, 1, 2, 3, maul him. So he runs over and jumps on it on the stool and falls over, and it's like,
Bro, Pimp Chronicles 2 is just the goated. That's the goated stand up.
he is.
That's the goated Cat Williams stand up right there.
yeah.
Pimp Chronicles 1 was really good, but 2 was like you're feeling yourself now. Now it's like you got the steam, you're full steam ahead. That's when he's like, I'm only calling you bitches because I don't know your name individually. Or the freaking, you hit this shit 2 times
but-
and you can't hear shit.
But you know what he does now, though, man? He goes on talk shows and stuff, and he's like,
He's a golfer now, bro.
no, bro. He's talking about like,
Well, he's on some expose shit now.
yeah, he's trying to like expose all of
we
Hollywood
horse
and
soldier up, bro?
everybody, and
As
talking
you should.
about all that stuff about.
Should we do one more horse
I have a
soldier?
virgin asshole.
You know what I mean? Like,
Hopefully.
he's trying to point out like this person's a terrible word that be. So it's like, bro, stay hidden. We need to protect our Cat Williams. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You've seen that stuff.
Yeah.
You look like you're about to say something.
I was
I
thinking
talk too
how
much. Go ahead.
No. Thank you for hosting. No, I had just realized that I never finished, or I never got to explain to you guys how my friend never knew that she was pregnant.
Oh God!
This is
I
like
need
the
to
real
hear
version, or
I
is
need
this
to
the
hear this.
bit?
Oh,
Yeah.
I have to go to the bathroom.
That was the
I have to
bit.
go.
This is the real.
This is
version.
real?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so 2 weeks before she found out, we had gone on
2 weeks before she found out she was 7 months pregnant.
Which is,
Okay,
So
hold on.
she was 6.5 weeks.
Hold on.
we're in a crime-filled
Okay.
area
You
here.
serious right now, bro?
Okay.
What?
We're not in a crime filled
I'm
area.
just
We're
joking.
in Swansboro, North Carolina. Are you still recording up there?
Are the ducks
Mine
trying to
is.
steal the
No,
car?
that's off.
Off and on.
The
Turn it
lights
off and
are
on.
off.
It's off.
Turn it off and back on. We're still good on that one. Told you that was going to happen, bro. Oh, they
fixed.
fixed it. All right, go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay, so when she was 6.5 weeks, we were all on a ski trip, and out at Seven Springs, and
Where's that at?
Pennsylvania, I want to say.
You go to so many places you don't even know where you were at. Okay, good. Gotcha. Let's go.
Okay. Yeah, we were at Seven Springs, and she had, like, she changed in front of us, like, nothing looked off. And prior to, it was October. Okay, So let's set the setting. The baby was born April 20th. Okay.
420, baby.
Yep, 420. And
That's what
but
you
he
noticed
was
out of that.
but he was due May 4th. May the 4th
May
be
the
with
4th
you.
be with you,
Yeah.
of course.
Okay. And she's a huge Star Wars fan.
Good.
Anyway,
Good,
and
good
so-
person, except the whole not knowing she was pregnant at 7 months.
That is not her fault.
Well, it's your fault. You haven't watched Star Wars. So anyway, go ahead.
Irrelevant. Okay.
E pluribus unum. Sorry,
What?
I answer with a answer. It might not make sense all the time. It's okay.
60%
edit
of the
that out.
time,
I
it
could.
works
I could.
all the time.
That's
Hey,
58%
you miss
of all
100% of the
statistics are made
shots.
up.
You miss 100% of the shots.
Wayne
you don't
Gretzky.
take.
Wayne
Gretzky,
Gretzky.
Michael Scott, Solange.
And Michael Scott. Oh, yeah, Wayne Gretzky, Michael Scott. Solange. That was good. Go ahead.
Okay. So she found out she was 6.5 weeks pregnant. Sorry. Okay. This is October 2015 when we went to Philadelphia, and it was the same weekend that I shook hands with Paul McCartney.
Oh, no, you did not.
Yes, we did. And
Sir
then,
Paul.
Yep,
Sir Paul McCartney.
Yep. And right after that, my other friend and Sasha, they had come up to see Leon Bridges. We ended up on his tour bus.
I don't know who that is.
Great artist. I think you'd enjoy him. But so met Leon Bridges also, but she was like not down to really. She wasn't down to
Party.
do much. She just wasn't feeling good. She was just like, and she was going through a really stressful time with her relationship, and just kind of felt off. She was super stressed during that whole relationship situation, and then fast forward to whatever month it may have been. I'm gonna say March. I don't know. Whatever put her at 6.5 weeks. We went skiing. Then she finds out 2 weeks later she's 7 months pregnant. She hasn't looked like anything is different at all. She was having a light period, so she was just chalking it up to stress. And then once she found out, she was. I'll leave that part out. That's personal.
Yeah.
So then once she started to accept the fact that she's pregnant and started to tell people that she was pregnant and just accept
She was like, I'm
it-
pregnant and I'll be
accept it
giving
in
birth to
her-
a baby in 2 months.
Accepted in her mind and her body accepted it. That's when she started showing. And I've seen so many stories
wow.
like that where it's not until they know and they've accepted it that now.
Their body
So
will
that
start
is how
doing
you
its
know
work.
the mind and body are definitely connected.
Oof.
But,
Man.
but yeah, so
Mine-
she had no idea. And for the poor women who find out when they're sitting on a toilet,
Oof.
I could not imagine.
Like when a baby's coming out.
No.
Yeah.
Funny joke, but
Yeah.
obviously that's
Yeah.
it's obviously
You
the
have a
joke
baby
is a
arm
joke,
reaching
so we're not
to
like
the toilet.
it's a joke, but it's dude, can you imagine?
No.
No,
Who-
I can't.
Yeah, how does that happen?
She would
You
throw
know?
herself down the stairs. She already said it.
Well, she would.
It would never get to that point.
Yeah.
You gotta be. You could just say it out loud. You said it was like it was a cuss word.
Aren't you on camera?
That's why you guys are drinking beers. I'm drinking bourbon over here, and I'm living my greatest life.
Yeah.
We got like 5 minutes. Hurry up.
1792.
Yeah. So basically, that's pretty brutal when you don't know, and then you all of a sudden know.
Just, yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't imagine.
But would it be cool though? Because I mean, I guess if you're pregnant, you have 9 months to like
But
you
the
know
thing is, like,
plan,
don't
Yeah,
you
she
know?
had a
and
month
you
and a
know
half
it's
to
come.
prepare.
Yeah, that's not
Do
enough
you all
time.
not know, like, when it actually happens?
Not
like-
if you've been pregnant for 7 months and don't
Like,
know.
No, but like you're like doing some things, passion is, and all of a sudden, no, nothing.
I mean, stress can really like throw you off and think that everything's stressful and cortisol levels are high, and that's why things aren't like.
And then all of a sudden you want like peanut butter covered pickles and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I don't know how it goes. I wasn't in
Did
her
she
body.
crave? She didn't crave anything.
She was just feeling not great. for,
Not- like, not
months.
normal, like,
and
not
then
normal.
went and got it checked out.
Damn, that's
Yeah.
wild. That
Yeah.
is. That is wild stuff.
Yeah. And if you've never been pregnant before, you don't know.
Then
what
you don't
you're
even.
looking
Then you
for.
really don't know.
I wouldn't know. I'm a man.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you can hear from other girls like, well, are you experiencing this? Are you experiencing this? Do your boobs hurt? But like, if you've never heard that,
Then it's just you're just
Yeah, it's
rocking.
You're just,
Yeah.
you're
just
just going with the
sometimes
motions.
your boobs just hurt.
You're just
Yeah.
like on some female.
Sometimes you're gonna have your period.
You're just having some female stuff going on.
Yeah. Science that
Unknowable
men
science.
cannot explain.
Unknowable science.
Men cannot explain.
I don't think that we missed too much on that camera, so I think we're good.
Well, of course we're good. What
Of
can men?
course we're
What
good.
can men not explain?
Pregnancy.
A lot.
How
What?
how
Oh,
it
shit.
feels like to be pregnant.
Hey, listen. I had a vasectomy. I'm pretty sure that's worse.
Oh, I actually
you
no.
would think it's
I
worse.
jogged
We
home
need
from
more
it.
females
I
on the
jog- I
panel for you
jogged
to
home
make.
from it.
If you
I
make,
actually had a
Men
cold
think everything
one
is
time.
worse.
we need
Yeah.
more females on the panel before you drop a comment
Dude, I
like that.
stubbed my
Yeah.
toe one time, and I heard that's way worse.
When I had the man cold, I was.
You know that
Stupid,
I'm.
bro.
You
I
know
was
I'm just joking, bro.
What did you say?
I said the man cold. I had a man cold. I was
Oh,
out.
Dude, you guys are the worst.
When you have a man cold, you have no idea how bad that is.
I've
And
been
you're
on
not.
the.
You're not even sick
Dude,
for real.
guys
You just don't
even
feel
know-
good.
Yeah.
No.
Oh my
Let her
God.
get
I'm
off.
sorry. We're
She's
good.
getting worked up. Let her get worked up.
No,
Jesus.
It's not.
had a pleasant journey.
Thank you.
Oh yeah. Was that your phone?
Someone had a pleasant
Oh.
journey.
That was your phone, wasn't it? Commish.
That's so weird. It says I've been on the. And she goes, I hope you had a pleasant. Day.
I've been everywhere, man.
No, I wasn't. I wasn't. If anything, what were we talking about?
We were talking about us not knowing.
Mansplaining.
Dude,
Mansplaining is when
men-
men explain things to women.
Men's sick is the most pathetic thing.
Men's
Up,
what?
down.
When
Men being
men
sick.
are
Men get sick.
When
Yeah.
men have a cold,
Because we're so
the
strong and
world
mighty.
ends.
Yeah, because we're so strong and
I
mighty.
need everything.
No, it's because men are so strong and
Because
mighty.
who's gonna tote the line now?
Exactly. What are you gonna?
What line?
What are you gonna write George's checks for him?
Yeah.
Really? Can you do that? So this
That's an inside joke.
we'll tell the story.
Nobody on the podcast
Let's tell the
cares
story.
about
Is
it.
this with the balance or whatever?
She's inside with George,
No, he's got
perfectly capable
I'm
of doing
perfectly
everything in this freaking place,
Yeah.
as she's done many times.
And I had just
George goes-
I had just helped him with so many things inside, storing, pricing, reorganizing, taking things down,
Ideas
whatever.
that he shoots down, shit that is
Yeah.
like would make it better.
And then after all
Lee,
of that,
brother,
he
I need
goes-
your help.
He goes, Lee, I need your help. Can you? And he pulls him in from here
Yeah.
to go inside.
So
And he's like, I need you to write the check, man. And he just needs him to write a check.
So I turn around and look at
send a
Solange.
picture
Like, literally
to
just write the
somebody.
check.
so I turn around, look at Solange. I'm like, what's happening right now? She's like, I don't know what's happening right now. I don't know why he didn't just ask me. I'm like,
Are you
like-
standing
'cause
here
she
during
can
this?
do it.
Yeah.
She's right there.
You're like, I'm here.
I'm like, you
But-
want me to do
but
it?
sorry, only men can write
Only
checks.
men. That's why I said only men can write checks.
I mean, I wasn't gonna say it out loud.
So I said to her, I was like, you know that you have better handwriting than me, I'm sure.
I was gonna say.
Like, I scribble like nobody's business, man. Like, I have to sit there and concentrate when I write because I write, like, my shit comes out way too fast.
Doctor.
I have doctor's
It's
handwriting.
well,
That's the only reason I went to school
well,
is
it
to match
checks
my
out.
handwriting. The only reason I went to school so much is to match the handwriting
I
I've
can
already
write
had
like
since
shit.
I was a kid, dude. Like, if I take my time, I can go slow. But even on a check, when George is breathing down your neck while you're writing, I'm like, George, back up 2 feet, bro. I already have done this before. Maybe you need Solange. No, she's a woman. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Damn.
He would never say that. He would never say
Damn.
But that's what we were talking about. We're like, you know, you can't even write a check. It's like, why haven't you? That was such a weird,
But let me tell you,
it was such a weird thing.
as a massage therapist, I'll tell you right here, right now, men cannot take the pressure that women can
No,
take.
you right though. Dude, I go.
Because you're like, how does this feel? And
they're like,
Yeah, and I'm just like,
down,
wow.
on my back, down, and it hurts so bad.
I've got a very small woman who I'm like,
It's like
I'll
you have
give
all these
her
knots
all
in
of
your
my
neck.
weight.
and she's like, this is
And
nothing.
men are like, oh, you're some. It's pathetic.
Where'd you put the thumb?
I will say
Throwing
that
a
I
flying
am
elbow, like,
pathetic in that way
what the
because
fuck was that?
when I get my shoulders worked on, bro, she'll find the tight, like the areas, and she'll be like, Pew, pew, and just keep doing it. I'm like, you did it twice, 3 times. Let's move on. It's never going to be better.
No,
it's
she's like,
never getting
we're
better.
playing a
Or
heart
the
stop
little-
song right now.
Bro, it's not fun. Yeah.
Or when
No,
they
it's
walk
not
on
fun.
your back.
It's not fun.
Walking on the back is phenomenal. If you haven't had walking on the
I
back,
did have that. That was actually pretty good.
I want the hot rocks. The hot
Hot
rocks
rocks
are
is
cool.
good.
Hot rocks is like,
Have you done? Have you
No,
done
I
it
did a
before?
suction cup
One time.
I had a suction
but
cup
I've never
one
had a
time.
massage. I've never.
I guess I had a bruise or something on my back. She put a suction cup on it, and I was like, "Well, what's that
Sucks
doing?"
all the
You know,
toxins.
yeah, exactly. So
Oh, is that
whatever
like
it
cupping?
did.
Is that like
Yeah, that's
cupping
what that
shit?
did. But it was one spot. I guess I didn't have a bruise. You know, Beasley. We used to beat the shit out of each other. Beasley used to beat the shit out of me, but I love him. Anyway, he bruised me somewhere in my back, and she goes, "Oh, you got a bruise on your back." I was like, "I don't
know
have
how.
any fucking idea."
Is everything okay at home?
Puts a suction cup on it, and I was like, "Oh shit!" And it like made it better. I don't know. I don't see it, so who knows? It could still be there. I don't. Who cares?
That's like such as health. It's like I
Yeah.
don't see it, so
Who cares? All right, man. We're over 2. We're over 2.
I'm sad.
Let's go around the table, talk final thoughts, babe. I'm sad too. It could be like Joe Rogan, go 3 hours. No, I'm kidding. We'd have to break it up into 2
Final
episodes if we did that.
It's all good.
We'd have to do that.
Lead
All right.
us off. Oh, Captain.
I'll
my
lead.
Captain.
Okay, all right. Man, did we talk about a lot tonight? We had Tyler and Solange on, and we talked about so many things, man. Yeah, you guys crushed it, and we got these 2 cam reviews now, so hopefully that's going to be even better. We did not do the opening and closing with your rap this time, although
Thank God.
I did hear.
Not too late.
So you
She
guys
said it's not too late.
hold on. So you guys haven't heard it yet, but on episode 5, I tricked him and I didn't tell him, but I played his rap for the intro instead of this intro that we have.
It was
all
like
the time.
a sneak mission, though.
I came up with that. I told him to
So
do
you
that.
did, and I was like, nobody can say anything to him, and he didn't know
to
what was
be fair,
happening
like literally, it was like well played. It was well
because he
played.
didn't hear it till he put his headphones
No,
on. So I'm
because, like-
sitting there listening to it, and he's like,
No,
"Rap's still
dude.
up on the wall," and you know.
Let me tell you, like how it really went down. The way that it really went down is like I'm over here, like this was before the 2 camera thing,
Yeah.
and I'm like, "Yo, I'm about to go. Are you ready?" And this dude's like just sitting here looking at the computer, smiling with his headphones on,
He
and
was
I'm
in
like,
his nothing box.
I'm talking,
I'm like,
and I was
bro.
talking already.
he's in his nothing box.
Boom.
I'm over here waving my hands. I'm like, "Are you ready?" And he's like still looking. I'm
He's
like,
already
"Dude, what
rapping,
the
bro."
fuck is this dude doing? He's not looking at me. He's not ready."
So he puts it on and hears it.
So I'm like, all right, I'm just gonna record. I just hit record and come
Yeah.
sit down, and I put the headphones on, and they hear the song, and I'm like, oh,
but I have his
you
voice
dude.
turned down so he can't say shit, and he's saying shit.
I'm like, over here,
I turned him
like,
up. And then I turn him up, and he's like, "Bro, I was sitting here talking. You were ignoring me and stuff." It's like, "Yeah, that's
and
because I
then
had
the
to trick
song
you."
is playing,
That's
bro,
awesome.
and I'm like, come on, man.
That
But
is
it was
awesome.
good to
So
go.
my point to bring that up is, do you guys think we should stick with our original, like what we have now for the intro and outro, or should we maybe change it to something that
we should just do a different TKV song every time.
sounds good, like
Agreed.
TK, baby?
Because I
TK.
got there's archives, bro. There's archives.
Did you get the one I sent you of the one I wrote?
Yes.
Yeah, you gotta
that
listen.
needs to be on.
No, not on here.
Yeah, and
Yes.
if you could surprise me with my stand-up since it's lost in the ether.
Yeah,
and
if anybody's
I don't
ever-
own any,
Is there
If
a file?
anybody's
Is there
ever
a file
seen-
floating
I
around?
have
No.
no idea.
So
The
if
phone-
anybody's ever seen Solange do stand up, please
you go by
send us
Solange?
videos.
Yeah,
You,
probably.
You went by your name?
yeah.
Yo, everybody tap into YouTube right now.
Yeah, and find her and
Send
send
that
it to us.
video to us.
Are they going to be videos? And you're like, oh, that's not the ones I
We
want to
need the
see.
Solange video
I've
from the
never s-
Comedy Factory.
Yeah, I've never seen one, and
You were at the Funny Bone with Joe
and
Rogan,
the
weren't
phone
you?
that I had that I would record myself to listen to myself and try to work on it.
It was a
that
wind-up
phone was
Android, wasn't it?
lost.
It was a pull
Damn
start
it.
Android, wasn't it?
Damn it.
This was in 2015.
You and your freaking pull start Samsung phones.
Actually,
Anyway.
no, it was an iPhone at the time.
Oh yeah, well,
Yeah.
iPhone 3 or something.
It wasn't a very old iPhone. It might have been a 5S.
Yo, you want to be on the
I was
podcast
joking,
because
too.
you're live right
Oh
now.
snap!
What's
Who
up,
is it?
Nicole?
Nicole. We got to put it right up against the thing.
You're on the pod.
Oh, my son's calling in too, but we're Bluetooth, so I can actually put him on.
Oh, then.
You're on the pod right now.
Okay, that's great.
Oh, she doesn't even
what's
want
up,
to be on
everybody?
it. Oh
I
snap!
did. I said, hello, everyone.
All right, bet, yeah.
Hey,
My bad, you weren't
Nicole.
on speaker.
I gotcha.
All right, love you.
Well, I'll just see you in a little bit.
Yeah, we're doing closing remarks. Anything to say to the good people out there in the universe?
Happy Sunday Fun Day.
Yeah, I like that. All right, love you.
Love you.
See you in a minute.
Bye.
All right, bye-bye.
Well, my son's trying to call me too, but I have the Bluetooth, so we could actually answer it if we wanted to. But we don't need to. We're
I'm
closing.
running out of juice.
Yeah, we're closing. We're closing. All right, so your closing thoughts.
Closing thoughts. Solange, thanks for pulling up. You got to be on another episode for sure.
I didn't finish mine, but that's fine because I was going to say more about her comedy, but she's going to talk about it too.
She'll
But
be
go
back
ahead.
on, though.
And Tyler as well. Thank you, sir,
Tyler
for
is going to
coming
be on again too.
Yeah, now that he's not going to
Randy's-
Hawaii.
Oh,
And
yeah,
Randy's going to get
it's
back
like,
on
yeah,
and talk kayaks and
Well,
everything.
you might as well just buy another mic now because you're going to be here.
I actually was on
It's your
Amazon
turn.
looking at mics the other day.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
All right, Randy's in the building. Randy, you want to anything you want me to transfer to the folks?
Oh, just craft beer. Talk about craft beer next time.
Craft beer. Yes, I like that.
Next time, craft beer. That's a great subject.
We could bring some guests in for that.
Yeah,
for sure.
anything that sells less than 6 million barrels a year is considered a craft beer.
Damn.
Sorry, go ahead.
Dang it. Natural Light's out of the picture.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's not craft. Well, so
Busch
like
Light.
for example, New Belgium is all employee owned company, all employee owned.
Just like
I
Spotted
think they're in
Cow.
Asheville or something.
All right,
like
I'm
that.
going to kick it to Tyler now.
Go ahead,
Thank y'all for being here. Solange,
of course.
Good
subscribe, subscribe.
Lee, thanks for having me.
Shut
Tyler,
up, dude. You're here.
Keep people. Never mind.
Tyler, let's hear it, brother. keep
Yeah, I don't know what that
Anyway,
reference is.
keep motor teeing people
That was
around.
classified.
We'll edit that out.
Keep trucking. As we
Keep
say.
trucking. There you
That's
go.
a good. That's good.
Yeah, I'll just say I'm usually in my nothing box, but this podcast brings me out. I appreciate it. I appreciate the bourbon. I appreciate George's.
Thank you for the bourbon,
Appreciate
by the
you
way.
guys invite me on the podcast. That's wonderful. I love it.
Well, we love having you, brother. And let me tell you something. That Nothing Box has been catching on. Like I keep
It's a thing.
I keep watching and like cutting up things to put up, and I see the Nothing Box and I die every time. I'm like, bro, I wish I had a Nothing Box.
But it's official. It's
yeah,
actually
but
a thing.
it's Buddhist monk level stuff. So watch
Yeah.
the episode if you need to know what the Nothing Box is. Thank you, Tyler. Solange.
Thanks for having me.
No,
And,
fuck that. Keep going.
very profound.
Yeah, thanks for being here. The people, it's awesome. I love if I get to act like I'm retired too. It's here. And
We're just tired. We're not
This
retired.
doesn't have
We're
to
just
do
tired.
with being retired. He works at WRNS.
We're not
He's
retired.
in
We're
the
just
Marine
tired.
Corps.
I work
I'm
here.
the only retiree of the four of us, so quit shitting on me.
I work for tips.
well, since Lee
This
is
pla-
retired,
listen, this
I'm
place is
glad I
like
can-
being. I think you mean this place is like being retired because
It feels like I'm
feels
retired.
like
Yeah,
'cause
I'm at work.
It doesn't feel like work.
But are you at work?
We're at George's,
Yeah,
bro. This
I'm
is
at
the
work.
place, but this is the place where we get to smoke cigars,
Where everybody
hang out with our friends,
knows
talk
your name.
Yeah,
the thing, and look at the water and stuff.
yeah, it's awesome.
Norm.
Swansboro's type. And I will say, if the tips included, the service suffers.
Ooh, that's very, very
What
good.
a closing
So
statement.
Swansboro is good, but it can't
Wow.
take you away from Colorado. Because Colorado,
You can't take Colorado out of the girl.
but Colorado is
She
supposed to be like
might
a really.
go back.
And I want to go to Colorado because all my friends talk about it. She talks about it. Rusty and them were there for recruiting duty. Yeah, did you go there?
I've been to
never been
Colorado.
there. See,
It's
I've
the
been to a lot of
best.
places in the country, but I never went to Colorado.
What's the big ski resort over there in Colorado?
Vail.
Aspen.
Vale. Yeah.
Yeah, I
That's
thought you
where
were
I
talking
live.
about.
You lived in Oh my god.
Yeah.
Phenomenal.
Shredding.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. And then there's
Shredding.
Aspen.
Aspen. But
Yep.
Put another
Aspen.
shrimp on the bobby, eh?
How's your Aspen?
you've had two pairs
nice
of gloves
accent.
this
Where's
whole
that from?
time?
Austria?
Yeah, we are in the Rockies.
So it's true what they say. Excuse me, little old lady. Can you hold my thing? So it's true what they say. Old people, though dangerous behind the wheel, can still serve a purpose.
Nice accent. Where's that from? Austria.
Austria. Put
How
another
about a
shrimp on the bobby, eh?
Barbie?
Okay, we're idiots.
that's a
Solange,
good one.
anything else?
Speak for yourself.
Damn.
No, she's right.
Damn, Ma.
She's right. Bruce Lee actually said it. Don't make fun of yourself because the words are actually spelling words. Spells. They're spells.
Oh,
words are
Jesus.
spells. If you say I'm a turd or I'm an idiot or whatever, that's you're just
It manifests.
reinforcing it. Yeah. So you're right.
You're just idiotizing yourself.
We're all very great people here at George's.
Yeah, wonderful people.
We're all going to be
wonderful people.
millionaires.
Yeah. Well, I don't want to
Yeah.
be a millionaire.
Well,
Nah, I'm
put it
gonna be a
into
millionaire.
Existence.
I do.
I don't know how
but
yet,
I mean,
but
then more money,
I'll
more
get that.
problems. You know what I'm saying?
I'd
You
rather
would
be
know
crying
better
in
than
a
I
Ferrari
would.
than a Fiat or
More
than
money, more
a
problems.
Geo.
Yeah.
No, I don't want to be famous, and I don't want to be rich. I want to be rich is like surrounding yourself with friends and
You wanna
family.
be wealthy.
That's rich. You know what I'm saying? Wealthy, yeah. Be wealthy enough to like buy your
Be water.
buy it
Be
so I
water.
can buy my SM7Bs and my Roadcasters and stuff. That's how rich I want to be.
Be water.
Well, you made it, buddy.
No, I'm in debt now. Thanks
That
for
makes sense.
thanks for bringing that up.
Well,
Jesus.
thanks for letting
All
us
right,
borrow
we'll be
it.
coming over to Lee's house in Canonsgate shortly.
No, but that's why we need sponsors. That's why we need you to subscribe so we can afford all these things.
Love y'all.
Hey, JK. All right, hey, but seriously, we had a great episode today. It was fun. We almost got George all the way on the show. We're gonna get it.
Next
You,
time.
I think could help us get him actually
twist his
in
arm.
I
in a
can't
chair.
nobody
He
can
doesn't,
make George
but he
do
doesn't have to
anything.
talk. He could just be like, "Okay, brother," just say one thing. At a,
Ad-libbing.
he would do that. We both start working
Yes,
on
he
it. He'll
got it.
do it. And I'm like, "Listen, George. All we want you to do is just sit in the seat, have your headphones on. It's there. You don't have to talk at all, and we'll ask you questions here and there. Hey, you got a brother, right, that has a cigar shop up in Canada?" And he'd be like, "Fauzi,"
Oh yeah, I've been to
and then
that.
he'll sit back.
I don't know why I didn't tell that throw up story. I went on a factory tour while I was in Esteli, Nicaragua with Fauzi.
Damn.
Oh, with Fauzi, you went to
That's
the
tight.
Nicaraguan
Fauzi,
farm,
yeah.
the family farm.
Well, I went to the factory that was going to be, and then
Oh, gotcha.
and I did a factory tour with him. But
Did
we
you-
can talk about that next time.
Did you ever go to the Canadian Fauzi's place in Canada?
No, not
Because I've
yet.
never. Dakota went up there. I didn't go
I
up there.
know.
There's a 300% markup on cigars in Canada.
Wild.
Yeah, that is
That's
insane in the
local.
membrane.
Thank
Insane
God
in the
that
brain.
that's not the way here.
Insane in the brain.
Because I would just be hitting my vape. All right, I'm
Insane
cutting
in the
that.
brain. Well, guess what? We are at the end of the show, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for listening
Thanks
to the
for
Hot
listening.
Ashes podcast. We've had Solange. We've had Tyler. We got TK and we got Lee.
Yeah, baby.
Smoke them if you got them.